I came here for love. No one can hold me down. I won't give it up. No. I want you to reach out. Hallelujah. It's such a good song. It's such a good song. Why did y'all change the song? It's such a good song. Bring it back for season 8. Bring it back for season 8. And once again, Love Island producers. Baby, them bombshells got the villa in a tizzy. Yeah! Now we got a show, because I don't know which way Adrena and TJ is moving. Yes. Yes. How are we doing, Star Fam? Thank you all so much for being here. Let's get into it. Oh, I'm going to put on my timer. We're going to talk for 5 minutes. Then we're going to get into the review, because we got a lot to chat about. And today is our first call-in show. So be camera ready if you want to come up here. The only people who can come up here who don't have to put up their image is Star family members who I know have been rocking with me from like day one. The others, just because, we got a lot of new people here. Hallelujah. We have a lot of new people here, and I just can't have nobody coming up here with being faceless and doing whatever they want to do on my platform. No, sir. Doesn't mean that I don't love you. I just don't know you like that. So what I'm going to do with this review is I'm going to, after I welcome you all, I'm going to get into the review, and then right after I'm going to share the link for whoever wants to hop in here, and we can get into it. Where the hell is my timer? Here we go. Let's start it off. Tartar, hey baby. Tartar said, Nikki, this show has too much of a hold on me, because why am I vacationing in Mexico and ready to get back home to catch up the show and watch your reviews? Oh my God. Do you remember, were you there for my, when I did my birthday in Mexico? And I was like, still on YouTube. Listen, we built a community here. We have got to talk about this show. And this is a good episode. Love Island has not had a bad episode yet. Like, they have been eating. Christy said, Huda gonna learn how to flirt without leading with physical her body. Well, it's what works for her. And also, again, like we talked about with Jeremiah, this form is new for her. And when this is new, oh my God. Adrena is a great example, right? Adrena ain't new to this. Adrena been hot. So that's why she operates the way she operates. Huda just got here. Now, I'm not saying attractive. I'm saying hot. Vixen, right? She just got here. So she don't know yet how to operate in this new body. But Adrena, she been doing this since high school. Mother know what she doing. Eva Empathy said, hey, Nikki, I'll try to call in on the next live. No time for makeup tonight. Eva Empathy, you don't have to. I know you. You're a day one. You're fine. So if you still want to call in with just your name and not be on camera, that's fine. My husband had this to say about Pepe. He was like, how did he get on the show? Just looks like, oh my God. That's the bar for the women. But Pepe is a cutie, but we know that y'all got talent. Y'all just don't be giving it to us. Eva Empathy said, who y'all voting for tonight? I know my favorite woman, but out of the men, I don't know. My favorite guy will be Jeremiah. I am loving his arc. I love watching this new character. So I will vote for Jeremiah. B. Nichols said, unfortunately for Huda, I think it's, oh my God, if America votes for Jeremiah, oh Lord, that Huda girl, is she going to be up for elimination? Child, and she don't have another lifeline. B. Nichols said, unfortunately for Huda, I think it's clear no guy wants to couple up with her. Well, the performance she gave in the villa, who could blame them? I really don't know if she will make it to Casa at this rate. The producers, they're going to do something. They're going to do something. They're going to keep that girl. They're going to keep her. Ephraim said, that's why I think it's not a good strategy to get locked in so soon. If it doesn't work out, you got to start from scratch. If it ended in toxicity, you hurt your rep, so it's hard to find someone. Yep. What is Purpose said, I wonder if Ace was acting like that because Amaya gets too clingy fast. No, Ace was acting like that because he didn't really like Amaya. And when he picked her, she thought he liked her. So she, being as clingy as she is, though, she was trying to be affectionate with him and trying to make a relationship. But Ace got cold to her immediately because Ace picked her to get a reaction out of Shelly. And when she realized that, she was very upset about it. I don't think there wasn't enough time for her to get clingy. He immediately got cold with her after the recoupling, after he chose her. So Amaya is absolutely clingy with Austin, but Ace, there was enough. He didn't give it enough time to breathe for him to even see that. What is purpose of Austin? He doesn't like her. It's so sad. Amaya deserves to be loved on in this villa. Megan said, I think too many people are trying to get on the app because I can't even chow. Oh, Huda, you might be going home. They gonna throw her a lifeline. B. Nichols said, Austin looks physically ill around Amaya. It's hard to watch. Amaya is a sweetheart, but she is definitely forcing things. Yep. And needs to chill. We need Austin out and a new Bombshell. Absolutely. Girl, Megan, I was like, what is happening? Sierra had more chemistry with TJ a whole episode than I've seen her with Nick in 2 weeks. They talked about real life situations while Nick said she talked, one nigga her talk about who can lock toes. Lord. Just Jonda said, Huda playing confused. I don't know how to do this role. Oh, we're going to talk about that. Got old real fast. So now it's feel sorry for me and excuse how I move because I'm confused. Girl, you got to hope. Okay. All right. Sickening. How do they come up with that? The producers are freaked out too. Mario J said, I agree the challenge was so nasty. I couldn't even enjoy my damn ice cream. I had to turn away every time to get the spitting part out. It's spitting in the mouth to every time it got to the spitting in the mouth part. Just disgusting. Same. I didn't even watch it. As soon as it got to it, I was like, what is purpose that I had to skip the spitting part? I do not know what that producer has that type of kink, but they need to be removed. I hate those challenges. They are vile. We're going to end with Destiny's Child. And then, guys, I hop back into the chat. And also, you don't have to call in. I'm still going to click on comments. So don't feel like you have to call in. But I'm just giving that option for people who want to do that. Destiny's Child said, I feel like in order for Huda to stay on the show, they need to bring in a single dad at this point because it doesn't look like Jeremiah and her will get back together. They're done. They will never, ever get back together. Let's get into the review. So I watched, before I get into the actual review, I watched Charlie's interview on Access Hollywood, and I have some thoughts. He still has hopes for him and Hannah. He still has, he hasn't gotten his phone back, and I guess he hasn't watched the last episode. I think he has now because he's going to be on the After Sun tomorrow. So he, right now, he still has hopes for him and Hannah when they get out. Who's just like, him and Hannah had such a great connection. And he was like, she can obviously explore with Pepe, but if that doesn't go anywhere, I really would like to see where we can go. And I'm like, oh, wait till you get to that footage, Charlie. Wait till you get to that footage. He's also really still mad at Amaya and Sierra. He's mad at Amaya because he felt like she twisted the conversation and just made an impulsive choice to vote him out when he thinks that the rest of the villa would not have voted the way that Amaya had voted. And that's why he started pleading his case, because he was just like, the villa doesn't know what really happened, and the way Amaya is telling it, he doesn't think that that's how it actually happened. But honestly, Charlie, the way Maya expressed it, that's how it actually happened. You were using her as a last resort. She did not like that, so she voted you out. She had every right to. You never cared to connect with her until you were vulnerable. She had every reason to vote you out because you treated her like a last resort, not even an option, a lifeline to save you so that you can stay in the house and continue with Hannah, not because you really wanted to pursue her. You disrespected her and she voted you out. Good for her. She owes you nothing, and you need to get over that attitude because she did nothing wrong. Understandably, I understand why he's mad at Sierra, because they came in as bombshells together, and he's just like, you don't vote out another bombshell. Like, he did not like that. So I understand him being a little peeved with Sierra. I do not understand him being peeved with Amaya. If anybody should have the attitude in that situation or have a grudge still, it should be um, Amaya. He also thinks that he would have stayed in the villa had the women in the villa known the conversation that he had with Hannah prior to elimination. He was just like, they really don't know how close me and Hannah really, really were. Like, we were close to being closed off. So they don't understand that or know that. And he said he felt like if they knew the conversation that they just had, that they would have voted a different way. He's open to coming back as a bombshell in Casa. I don't know how that would work, but it would be interesting if Hannah is still with Pepe. I'm not sure. But he said that he's very interested if that is an option to come back to Casa, come back on the show by way of Casa. He loves Austin. That is his brother. He is rooting for him to win, and he thinks that Austin will win. Charlie's delusional. Charlie's delusional. Poor old Tink Tink. And he was obviously me. This is for you. The host was just like, the host of Access Hollywood was just like, or the interviewer, she was just like, so what do you think about Nick Alondria? Because a lot of people are shipping Nick and Alondria, even his family. He was like, who? He was like, huh? And she was like, what do you think about Nicholas and Alondria, like their chemistry? He was just like, I did not see anything like that. And he was just like, there's nothing between them. He was like, there's no chemistry, nothing like that. He was like, not that I've seen. He was so shocked that the audience and Nick's family were shipping him and Alondria. He never saw that. He would know better than us. So, Nick Alondria Hive, there's no more crumbs left. We got to move on. We got to move on. Let's get into the review. He also said there was no sexual energy or chemistry between the both of them from what he's seen. Let's get into review. The sparkle in this man's eye. He might win this. He might win this. The sparkle in his eye. He's so happy. He's such a happy camper now. When he is talking to Adrena, it's like a kid in a candy store. His eyes are sparkling. He's just cheesing. He's so happy to like just be talking to his type and a woman that's not verbally assaulting him. So good on you, Jeremiah. So Adrena pulls Jeremiah for a chat right out the gate. Jeremiah goes, "What's your type?" And Adrena's just like, "Oh, a nice guy, just a good heart, what's your type?" And he basically said you. He was just like, foreign and Latina. I'm loving watching him. He said, foreign and Latina. Yeah, that's my type. And she's like, really? He said, really? Really? That's my type. So he's not playing around. He wants her to pick him. And I feel like the way he's going, America might give him Adrena. I feel like if we get a chance to vote, they will be coupled up. He's just so happy. And the funniest thing, because like the guys were talking, this is before Adrena pulled him for a chat. Forgive me, I confused when he was sitting around with the guys in Adrena. When the bombshells come in and they introduce themselves and they're talking to everybody, that's when Jeremiah was just like, my type is foreign and Latina. Ace, watching this go down, cackling. I feel like Jeremiah and Ace are finally able to have a friendship now that Huda is no longer in a relationship with Jeremiah, which I don't know why yet. I don't know why they are able to be cool now that Huda is no longer in the picture for Jeremiah, because I don't think that Ace wants Huda, but maybe Ace thinks that Jeremiah can't win without Huda. Little does he know, Jeremiah's looking real good to the viewers. So he's giving the Mel Alondria So we will see. But Jeremiah was, it's Christmas for him. It is Christmas, and Ace watching this, absolutely hilarious. TJ let the women know that he's a Sagittarius. Get 911 on the phone immediately. A male Sagittarius, he's there to burn that villa down. He's there to burn that villa down. After he said he was a Sagittarius, the way he moved in that villa made sense. Ain't nobody more destructive than a male Sagittarius. My God, today. Fire. Baby, he don't need a match because he's the gasoline. Let's go, TJ. I said Sagittarius. Yikes. Have fun. Yikes. He also said that he wants a woman that believes in him more than he believes in himself. Not surprised that he follows Andrew Tate. But I want to say this. Everybody was like tagging me in the TikTok about him following Andrew Tate. He is a 25-year-old white guy. Who else would he be following? Jesus Christ? Like, Gen Z, your men are red-pilled. They are red-pilled, baby. Y'all got some work to do. So that's pretty norm. I'm just like, that's the norm for Gen Z guys. They're red-pilled. Jesus. Woo! My God, today, the Hitler Youth is your dating pool. I'll keep you in my prayers. Another hilarious thing that happened is when the guys are talking to Adrena, all of a sudden, all the guys are open. All the guys are open. Even when it got to Nick, and she was like, Nick, are you open? He said, yeah, I'm open. And the guy started laughing. He was like, oh, well, like me and Sierra, we explore. He could not get it out. He was like, we're exploring, but we're close, but not closed off. She had him stumbling and mumbling. Nick was like, I'm open. And all the guys was like, since when? Oh, she's a phenomenal bombshell. This is what you want. Just chaos. Chaos and bundles. Go ahead, Adrena. So then Adrena pulls Jeremiah for a chat. And he is just like so giddy. He can't stop smiling. He can't stop chuckling. She tells him that she's never had a boyfriend before. He goes, what? Oh, not judging. I'm just really curious. He can't stop laughing. He can't stop giggling. He's so happy. And the thing that cracks me up about Jeremiah this episode, every time you cut to his confessional after he talks to Adrena, he goes, thank God. He was like, thank God. He was like, this is what I wanted. Thank God. He is so happy with production. His exact words were, God, thank you. He's praising the Lord because Adrena is now in the villa and he's so excited. And when Adrena was just like, being a bombshell is so hard, he was like, it's fine. You can be the bad guy with me. I'm okay. If you got to be the bad guy, but be with me. I said, who is this guy? Who is this guy? Then she says, I may have to, pull you, take you from your coupling or whatever. And he says, please do take me. We've never seen Jeremiah like that. OMG, I'm loving, happy, carefree Jeremiah. Let's bring up Miss Adrena. I'm telling you right now, when this show is over, before she gets her phone back, she is going to have a jet waiting for her that is sent to her by a professional athlete. And within years' time, you will see Adrena sitting at the front lines of the NFL or the NBA or maybe both. I'm telling you right now, a professional athlete is snagging her. I'm telling you right now, we're going to see her at the Super Bowl right now. This was the best thing that happened for little mama. She won't be in Jersey for long. Your life, Adrena, has changed forever. So Huda, she's not doing herself no favors. Huda pulls Pepe for a chat right in front of her girl, Hannah. And Pepe doesn't like it. Like later in the episode, he talks to Hannah and she's just like, so how was your chat with Huda? He was just like, I don't like it because she's your friend. So why is she even trying to get with me? It turned me completely off from her. I'm not interested. But anyway, she pulls him for a chat right in front of Hannah, and Pepe is like insulted that she would even pull him. He was like, me? Okay. Like he is so insulted. He is just like, why are you interested in me? What makes you think that you got a shot with me? I know that's right, Pepe. Know your worth. Then Huda is talking to Alondria Taylor, and she's just like, Hannah is my girl, and I would hate to like do something like that to her, but this is the experiment, this is the experience, and we're supposed to explore. So she's gonna have to understand. Excuse me? You were closed off from day one. You never explored. You never even allowed Jeremiah to explore. You put a hickey on his neck. So, like, anytime anybody tried to get close to him, you made it very clear that he's yours. You called every woman that was interested in him or you thought was interested in him. You call her a B. You tried to destroy Iris when she came in, saying that she's not a girl's girl like you are. So now that you're in a situation where you need to get coupled up or you're getting kicked off, all of a sudden you're ready to explore, and Hannah should understand why you're doing her dirty. Huda, this is horrible. This is so bad that you do not understand. Like, you just do women dirty. I can't believe, like, even with Hannah, who has been chasing after you. Remember, I think it was 2 lives ago, and Hannah, we talked about Hannah running after Huda, and I was like, Hannah, that's going to get old real quick. Because you see, nobody else ran after Huda after she cussed out Jeremiah, but who ran after her? Hannah. And now look at Hannah. Hannah went and comforted her, consoled that girl, bigged her back up, encouraged her, and then Huda is trying to snatch her man. This is the worst kind of woman. And I'm not saying it's Huda. I'm just saying a woman that moves like that, that you would backstab your sisters like that. Huda, that's not good. You are moving terrible in this villa. And now that it's you, everybody got to understand. Hannah, your girl, got to understand why you're pulling Pepe. So what if Pepe was receptive? That's crazy, Huda. That's crazy. This reunion is going to be iconic. This reunion is going to be iconic. So I told you that Iris was not interested in Jeremiah. Her type is not colored. Her type is not ethnic. Okay. So Iris and TJ are in soul ties. And before TJ can get a word in, she tells him that her and Jeremiah are in a friendship coupling. She was like, at least on my end, I see him as a friend. Period, TJ. Period. She says, lets him know, baby, I'm open. Let's get into it. So they started having a whole conversation, and TJ mentions that not only is he from New York City with no accent, his family has a beach house. So she heard the cha-ching and clocked in right away. She said, oh, a Caucasian male with money, a straight Caucasian male with money, jackpot, and went in and kissed that man. That was Iris. TJ wasn't pressing that kiss. Iris pressed that kiss. She knew what she wanted. And the whole episode, she was like trying to get him to be more interested in her, even talking to Amaya. And she's just like, I don't know what's happening. And Amaya was just like, you got to pursue him. You got to let him know that you're interested. And then if he doesn't do that, then you just got to back off and he's going to chase you. I don't think TJ is a chaser. I don't think TJ has to chase. When I heard him say that he's from New York and he don't have an accent, money. Baby, you grew up in Manhattan. Money, money. Absolutely. No working class accent to be found. Money. It's given Tribeca. It's given Tribeca, and Iris heard it too. Because Iris knows how to listen, see, and smell money. The LA beauty standard, she's a vet. She is a vet. Let's go back to little Miss Thickness. No, she don't got Nicholas speaking Spanish. When she was talking to Nicholas, he was like, oh, porque no? Hola, ¿cómo estás? He's like, I know a little bit. Like, this girl, this is what you want a bombshell to do. She's the standard, man. This is what we've never seen this side of Nick. We've never seen this side of Jeremiah. That's what a bombshell is supposed to do. And she is just phenomenal work, Adrena. Phenomenal work. I will say she seems too mature for Nick. They're the same age, but she just seems so much older than him. But Nick is just right. Nick may be a little too immature for Adrena, but he's just right for Sierra, because right after that scene, Nick and Sierra was hunching. This cast is too freaked out. Does Love Island UK, are they having this much sex? Because America, that's too fast. That is too fast, America. The world is watching and everybody is having sex in 2 days. Now, come on, let's have some decorum. I'm like, wait a minute, Sierra. I was like, oh, this little makeout session. All right. Then she hopped on top of him and I said, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Are they using condoms? Jesus. Oh my God, Sierra, that's too fast. And the thing that tripped me out was Nick didn't want to move that fast. Lord, you got to bang a man's mind before you hop on his serpent. Because now Nick is like, I didn't want to do that. She wanted to do that. I didn't want to have sex with her because I don't think that we were there yet. He already given himself it out. That's too fast, mamas. That's too fast. 2 weeks is not enough time. This ain't college. My God, today. Chillax. The world is watching. Even if you move this fast in the real world, have some decorum on TV. Have a little decorum on TV. My God, today. But I'm gonna hop back to Nicholas. I'm sorry, 25 seconds. That's too fast for somebody your age. Poor Sierra. Because right after he had sex, he ran to Ace and told him everything. And Ace was like, you got some cutty? He was like, yeah, I got some cutty. He was like, but, I was so excited. It only lasted 25 seconds and I had to apologize to her. I love them boys. I love them boys. They are good They are good TV. I did like the conversation that Nicholas had with Ace, though. You can tell they're really good friends. You can tell that somehow Ace is like the wisdom, the voice of reason to Nick, who is the wisdom of all the men. So Ace has the biggest influence over the men in that villa. And if he has influence over the men, he controls the game. 22 years old. My God, today. You go ahead, Ace. You go ahead, Ace. But that conversation with Ace, it concerned me a bit. Just because I'm just like, Nick saying that he didn't want to move that fast, but he did. She was not holding him hostage or forced him to do anything. But just still him having some concerns about how fast they're moving right after they become intimate. I don't think Sierra is like this, but a lot of women confuse intimacy with men with meaning that the guy is interested in them. And for a lot of times that doesn't, not interested, but that the guy is going to be like somehow committed to them. And that sex does not mean commitment for a lot of men. So I just hope she doesn't confuse that with that. I kind of feel like she did, because right after that, she was a little possessive in this challenge, a little possessive, but for good reason. And we will get into it. Let's get into this challenge. The challenge was nasty and messy. I didn't watch most of it, but I will say this. It was very homoerotic. It was very homoerotic. And I will give them their tens because the gays watch this as well. This show is for the girls and the gays. The straight boys just got here. The straight boys that's got here. So they decided to give their audience a little something. And I was just like, why not? Give the gays something. They helped this show get to where it was because those men, the men and them Speedos, I think also had a thong on. What the hell? And those Speedos jerking them udders with milk and their mouths full of milk. And then they're gyrating and hunching. I said, well, okay, happy Pride. I know that's right. Give the boys something to look at as well. But this was the filthy challenge. And they normally have a filthy challenge every season. Like all the challenges are very like sexual or whatever. But then there's always that one filthy challenge. And I keep on forgetting that they always have a challenge where each cast members have to spit in somebody's mouth. Sickening, right? But this challenge was, although it was nasty, it was messy. So basically, they have to like answer a question or a messy question. Who is the most delusional? Who should go? Huda got thrown milk on her a lot. Jeremiah as well. It just solidifies that they got on the Villa's nerves. I will say this. I clocked the way Ace, Nicholas, and Jeremiah kissed Adrena. Now, Sierra, maybe she thought because they, her and Nicholas did the lambada with the genitals, maybe she thought that they was a little bit locked in. Then she thought Nicholas was, right? Because Nicholas gets in this challenge, and every time he gets a chance to kiss Adrena, he's so excited. First of all the guys are so excited to kiss her that they're like, it looks really weird. It's like all the guys who kissed Adrena, except for TJ been there before, child. Except for TJ, all the guys look like a dog in heat hunching the leg of a human. Like it was like when they got a chance to touch her, it was just like, I felt like they were going to explode. Jeremiah, he can't even pick her up. Now I was just like, how heavy is Adrena? How heavy is that wagon? Nobody can lift her up, right? So Jeremiah tries to lift her up. He can't. And Huda's just like, he's not as athletic as he looks. I'm like, stop hating. So he can't lift her up. But when he gets a chance to kiss her, Jeremiah is a neck kisser as well. Like he involves the neck in the kiss because he kissed her just the way he kissed Alondria. But there was a bit more intent there with that kiss with Adrena. Then you get to Nicholas. He's doing everything. He tried to lift her up. He couldn't. His little slim self couldn't lift her up. So he had Adrena lift him up. I was like, what is going on? And the way he was kissing her. Every time Nicholas got an opportunity to kiss Adrena, what's the first thing he do? He grabbed that butt. Poor Sierra. Sierra was just like, yeah, he scrapped the butt a lot of times. Yeah. She didn't like it. She didn't like it. Why do the men always mess up as soon as they have sex with one of the women? Like Pepe, all of a sudden Pepe just reverts to factory settings when Adrena comes in, but it was just right after he blew out Hannah's back. And then here goes Nicholas all over Adrena right after he had sex with the Sierra. Y'all don't know. Y'all gotta chill right after y'all become that intimate with the woman in this villa. So then we get to Nicholas. Well, Nicholas was having a ball. Then we get to Nicholas and Iris. I ain't never see this one coming. He picked her up, licked Iris from her toes all the way up to her head. I'm like, why is he looking on her titty? And then he got to her neck. I'm like, Nicholas, what is going on? Nicholas had a ball this challenge, but Sierra, oh, he is excited today. She didn't think any of this was funny. And normally Sierra's having a good time in the challenges. She didn't have a good time in this one. I guess it probably let her know that although her and Nicholas was intimate, it didn't change anything. And so she clocked in. Ciao. She clocked in. But we're going to get to that later. Nick was doing a little too much. That's my boy, but he was doing a little too much. Huda, memory loss. I'm just a girl. I don't know what I'm doing. Huda gonna say after the challenge, because she kept on picking Pepe for everything. So she's gonna say after the challenge, oh my God, I didn't know that when I picked Pepe that one time that I was going to have to kiss him. Like I totally forgot. I would have never done that. You know, that's my girl. Like I would never have done that to Hannah. And Alondra and Taylor are just like, you don't know the game. Like there were so many rounds of that game played, but suddenly when the game got to you, you didn't know the rules. And then then Alondra's just like, yeah, well, you have to talk to her because that's deep that you are doing that with her guy. And Hood is just like, oh well, you know, I'm new to this. I'm trying to learn, you know, what the rules are. How the hell are you new? You're a day oneer. You're not new to this process. You've been here from the beginning. What are you talking about? You're gaslighting everybody in this villa, especially Hannah, who was riding for you when nobody else was. You're a day oneer, but all of a sudden you don't know how this game operates. Okay. So then she sits down and she talks to Hannah, and justice for Hannah. I feel so bad for her because she was such a good friend to Huda. And then she's sitting there with Huda, and Huda is gaslighting her. And she's just like, oh, you my girl. You know, I would never do that to you. But you did, though. So you can't say that you would never do that to her. You would never cross her because you did cross her. So what are we talking about? She's just like, you know, that there's nothing going on there. You don't have to worry about that. But you know, this is a game. I gotta explore. You don't have to explore with Pepe. You don't have to explore with Pepe. You chose to explore with Pepe because you don't see Hannah as competition. And that's just the truth. You don't think you don't think that she can compete with you. And that's exactly why you thought you can swoop in and take her man. And backed it backfired. I also want to say this about Ace. He's always 1,000% accurate on everybody's gameplay because he was clocking Huda's gameplay, but I guess Huda has been so chill in the villa. People are convinced now, even Nicholas are convinced that she's turned over a new leaf. And Ace is just like, absolutely not. That move for Pepe, he said, it's gameplay. He said, she's playing the game. She's playing the game. And Nicholas is like, oh no, I just feel bad for her because Ace has never wavered, on Huda. He has always stood 10 toes down on how she is playing the game, and he has clocked her correctly every time. Poor thing. Poor thing. She is in a relationship with Austin. Austin is not in a relationship with her because and this is great camera work, while she's talking to Hannah about how great her relationship with Austin is and how they are just so compatible and she's so happy. It's this a juxtaposition of her scene with Hannah right with Austin and Jeremiah, and Austin is annoyed, uncomfortable, and ready to move on to something else. Here's the thing. Austin clinged to Amaya, Shelly first, and now Amaya because he's trying to stay in the villa until his type walks in. His type has walked in, but his type that has walked into the villa is not interested in him. His type was Hannah. He was all over Hannah. She was not into him. His type was Iris. Iris never even gave him the time of day. He needs a bleach blonde, a bottle blonde with blue eyes or blue contacts. They don't care. Skinny, huge thigh gap with her rickety walk into the villa with a bad Britney Spears 2003 weave. That is his type. And she got to be conservative. That's his type. She will go for him. But every time his type has walked in the villa, they have been the complete opposite of him. He needs his type who has his views to walk into the villa, and then he will finally have a good experience. Because right now, all he had was POCs to link up with. He had Shelly, the dark-skinned Haitian queer, mostly lesbian chick. Then you get Amaya, the Dominican chick who wants to raise her kids Spanish. Who wants to raise her kids and speaking Spanish within her culture. He don't want that. So now he's linked up with this and linked up with a woman like this, and he is just completely uncomfortable. And he was just like, he said, well, Shelly, I wanted her to give me more. And I wanted the woman that would give me more. Now I got a woman that's giving me more, and I don't like it. And I feel ungrateful. I wouldn't say it's ungrateful, but I will say if Amaya was a conservative white woman with blonde hair and blue eyes, he would be all over it. His type is not interested in him. That's his issue. And I feel so bad because I feel like Amaya keeps on getting men that not only don't want her, but is very vocal about not wanting her. And I hate this experience for her, because when she watches this back and she sees how she is with Austin and she sees how he's talking about her to Jeremiah, she's going to be broken. I want a bombshell for her too. Now, I was rooting for Shelly and Alondra to get a bombshell. I need Amaya to get a bombshell so she can finally have a fun experience. I don't like how this villa has done her. It's so sad. It's so cringe to see her interact with Austin, knowing that he does not feel the same way. Let me tell you something. Iconic bombshells. Forgive me, TJ. I didn't know your game. Iconic bombshell. Again, because this woman has been hot her whole life. So she knows how to maneuver men, and she is just shaking up the villa. That's what you're supposed to do. Shake up the villa, break up couplings, cause complete chaos. She has her sights set on Jeremiah and now Nicholas. This came out of nowhere. When she first pulled Nicholas, they were having a little conversation, but she keeps on pulling him, and they keep on having these intimate conversations, and Nicholas is becoming more and more open and available to her than he has ever been with Sierra. He is a completely different person with Andrina. And while Nicholas is chatting it up in pure bliss with Andrina, TJ pulls Sierra. What the hell? I ain't see this coming. Not only did he pull Sierra, he pulled Sierra, because Sierra is now receptive. She's so interested in TJ. She's just like, well, I am coupled up with Nicholas, but I am very interested in getting to know you. I like this conversation. I like what we have. I will say, her and Nicholas, I think, sometimes have better conversations. But with her and TJ, you can tell there's a real attraction. I feel like Sierra and Nick had to work to have an attraction to stay on the show. I think her conversations with TJ and just how they are conversing, it just seems easier and more natural. And I think it's because TJ's from New York. He's used to dating women who are on their A game. He's used to dating women who's smarter than him. He's used to dating women who are powerhouses. Like she's light work for him, and that's not shade. He's not new to this. He's true to this. He always gets with a Sierra, always. So I'm just like, bombshells. What is going on? I never clocked the bombshells breaking up Sierra and Nicholas. The messy producers. You sent them bombshells on a mission, and baby, mission accomplished. But let's end it with Adrina, her little conversation with Jeremiah. Oh, that boy's so happy. So after Andrina, right? Andrina Andrina. After she got into Nicholas's head, she then went over to Jeremiah and Soul Ties. And again, who is this guy? Have you noticed that with Andrina, he blacks it up? He blacks it up to the fullest when he talks to her. And I'm like, Jeremiah, you don't talk like that. What is going on? He's like, yeah, girl, you good with me? No, it's fine. Like, I'm interested. You bad. Where is this slang coming from? Who is I love it. I guess that's like his, like when he's talking to a baddie, that's like his idea of how he should get with a baddie. Like that's the swag that he thinks he needs to get with in Adrena. Maybe that's why. But I was just cackling watching this new character form. It's so interesting to watch his growth. Not only now that he's free, but now that his type is in the villa. And that kiss with Andrina, nice. He ain't never kissed her like that before. I don't know how he got that hickey because that kiss with Adrena, we ain't never seen that. So I don't know what Huda was doing, but Adrena, she got him together. She got him together. And again, he thanked God. Right after kissing that woman, he thanked God. So I'm happy for Jeremiah. And honestly, he just might win this thing, y'all. He's looking good. He's looking good. I like the character development developing. So now America has a chance to vote again. They have to vote for their favorite girl and their favorite guy. Here's how I think the vote is going to go. I think America is going, their favorite guy is going to be Taylor. I'm telling you, y'all are not checking them votes. Taylor is like the number one dude. I think they're going to vote for Taylor as their favorite guy, and they're going to vote for Alondria as their favorite girl. And I think that's going to confuse the hell. No, it won't confuse the hell out of Alondria. It will solidify with Alondria that Taylor is the guy that she needs to be with. And Ace is going to make Taylor lock in with Alondria because he wants Alondria and Taylor to be number two to him and Shelly. That's how he thinks he's going to run this game. And I hate that. I hate that because there's who else would be the favorite girl? You can't vote for Adrena. She just got here. Iris, Amaya, y'all don't vote for Amaya, although she deserves to have some love in that villa. Y'all don't vote for Amaya. Y'all think that Shelly is scamming with no proof. Y'all can't stand Huda. Y'all gonna make sure she gets no votes and be up for elimination. I am concerned for Ace, but I think the producers are going to rig it in a way where he will be safe. And probably Austin and Huda. Oh my God. If Austin and Huda are at the bottom and the Islanders have to vote, Huda might be saved again. Because Austin, his only ally is Jeremiah. We're cooking with grease. Extra virgin olive oil, organic. We are cooking with the grease. Because I don't think if anybody is low, no, there's nobody, there's no girl that's going to have a lower number than Huda. And there's no guy that could have a lower rating than Austin. It might be Austin and Ace, but if it's Ace, I think the producers are going to rig the numbers in his favor. My God, today. And I think this is also, if they don't rig it, I think that they're going to make it a vote some way where Ace will be saved if he's at the bottom. Because they're always 10 steps ahead. These producers are smart. They're very smart. And I just found out that Sally Ann Sassano this is her show. She produces this show. And if you don't know who she is, get to know her. She is a reality TV juggernaut. She is the woman responsible for Jersey Shore. She's not new to this. She's true to this. Your favorite messy reality TV shows that you can't get enough of, she has produced all of them. So a juggernaut is producing this show. So I'm not shocked that it's as great as it is because it has greatness behind it. Anyway, that's all I want to say. I'm going to share the link to pop up here and chat if you want to in the live. And if you want to pop up, pop on up. I think I'm going to do 3 people at a time because we have a lot of people in here. We got 372 people in the chat. Please make sure you like the video, guys. It helps your girl grow in the YouTube algorithm. Love ya much. The link is shared. Let's have fun. Okay, I want to get some older comments while we wait for some pop-ups. Oh, I got super chats. Let me get my super chats. First super chat is from Alex. Alex said, oh, wait, let me click on it. Alex said, Huda knew which girl to try, though. She absolutely did. And it was the girl that was writing for her when nobody else would. Nasty work. Nasty work. Zora said, Huda didn't give the woman, oh, thank you, Zora, for the super chat. Zora said, Huda didn't give the woman bombshells the same grace when they were new to the villa. If they looked at Jeremiah, she'd be Ace. She'd what? Sob. Ace and Shelly were cute this episode. They were. If Ace wants to win, he better keep that up. He better keep that up. The way he was charming her, that was cute. He better keep that up. He doesn't seem like he's going to pursue the bombshell. He gonna let Nick get in trouble. Hey, Celeste. Celeste said, even though this challenge was nasty, it wasn't as bad as the early season food challenges. I don't want to think about them. I don't want to think about them. Mama Star says, Star family, we are at 42 likes. We need more likes, family. Listen to my mother. Spency said, Austin made me so mad. Amaya deserves better. Absolutely. The men she has been with so far has done her dirty. Metamorphosis said, the app is crashing, LOL. I couldn't even vote. Ciao. Sick. Nasty work. Blue Moon said, vote Nick and Alondria. There's a rumor that the winners of the vote are going on the date. Guys, don't waste a vote. Because Charlie said Nick ain't interested. Don't waste the vote. Please do not waste the vote. Let me know if you see the link in the chat. I shared it under my name, so let me know if you guys see it. I wanted to get this. I just scrolled through. Nonsense Behavior said, hi, OMG. Love Island Ep is suppressing my vote. Them producers are doing political interference. It's their show. It's their show. A Wonderful Life said, also happy Ace didn't play in Shelly's face with Andrina tonight, at least not on camera. Was cute that he ran the kiss back. Yeah, that was cute. He's finally clocking in. Holly said, I was able to vote exactly at 10. They better fix it soon. That's so great for them. That's so great for them that they have so many people voting. The app is crashing. Imani, hey. Imani said, hey, Nikki. Austin had me cracking up this episode. He can't handle Amaya. And also, I'm glad Huda is making her rounds. She's still be getting on my nerves, though. Listen, she's finally exploring, but she's doing it in the worst way possible. E for Empathy said, Nikki was right about Austin. As soon as she said she's teaching her kids Spanish, he said it in what house? In what house? Girl. Imani said, how do you feel about Hannah expecting loyalty? I don't think Huda should stay away from Pepe, but that could be me being messy. I mean, it's Love Island. What is Huda supposed to do? Huda is supposed to treat this process the way she expected everybody else to treat the process when she was with Jeremiah. Now that she's no longer with Jeremiah, now the rules of the game now applies. But it didn't before. You were marking your territory. You were sucking on that man's neck. And now you want to be treated the way you didn't treat anybody else? Doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Love Like You Are said Jeremiah and Adrena are so hot together. He really needs his foreign thing in that villa. Ciao. Flowers and Love said the bombshells had everyone speaking Spanish. I love her. She's a phenomenal bombshell. Sarah said Huda Hannah situation happened on a UK situation happened on UK. This episode too, not great. I'm not that bothered though. They did tell Huda to explore. They absolutely did. They absolutely did. But she has to be okay with Hannah feeling a certain way because she did that as well. Effie's in the building. I'm going to get Spency's comment and then we'll bring Effie up. Spency said, "Hi, Nikki.Star and fam. Huda doesn't know how to flirt. Nick flirting had me dead. TJ is cringe. Listen, TJ doing something right. Effie, welcome to the stage.
Hi, Nikki. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm speaking with you.
Oh, me either. Thank you for doing this. What are your thoughts
I
on
have
tonight's
been
episode?
watching your channel for about like 2 years. I absolutely love you
Oh, I
and
love
Mama
you too.
Star.
I love you too. Thank you so much for joining me. What are your thoughts on tonight's episode?
Oh my God. Okay, so I low key feel really bad for Amaya.
Uh huh.
And I voted for her because I think that she does deserve a chance. We know she's not making it to the finals,
Mm-hmm.
but at least give her a few more episodes and hopefully she can meet someone because I'm worried about her self esteem a little bit.
Yeah, I agree. And this is the thing, Effie. This is the thing that concerns me. I think that you are not the only one that feels that way. And especially after this episode, a lot of people might feel that way. And I think that will change the vote drastically. And I think we'll end up having somebody that we love be vulnerable and not Huda. That's what concerned me. For
Yeah,
your
that's
good.
I was kind of torn because I was like, okay, maybe I should vote for Alondra or Shelly, but I know my girls are safe, and I had my mom voting. I'm like, Mom, you gotta vote for Alondria,
Okay.
and I'm like, my cousin, I know she's gonna vote for Shelly, so I'm like, all right, let's tag team this thing. I'm gonna vote for Amaya, so at least my three black girls are safe.
Good, good. Okay. All
And
right.
then Jeremiah, I'm torn with Jeremiah. I do think he's attractive and I can see why the girls like him. But to be honest with you, he's kind of boring. Like, he doesn't really give much. And even when, I saw him like kissing the girls, I'm like, you're kind of like vanilla. Like he's like
He is.
bland, like a bland piece of paper.
He is. Well, this is the thing. I've always said this. I think that Jeremiah is attractive. I think he's always been attractive. I think Jeremiah is new to being hot.
Yes, yes, I
So
agree.
he operates in a way where he's unsure because he's fighting with his real personality and the personality that he thinks the hot guy should have. So I think that's why he was acting the way he was acting with the Andrina, because he thinks that that's how hot guys act.
Yeah, I feel like he's trying to be more like Ace. I feel
Yes,
like all of the guys in
yes,
the house are trying to be like Ace.
they all are, because Ace has a lot of confidence. To be 5'2", he's
That's what,
killing it in that
and,
villa.
and I'm so confused because I'm like, you got this little man running the house, like, and
Not
he's the youngest guy if I'm not mistaken.
the baby of the villa is running it.
It's crazy to me. And, obviously rooting for my girl, Shelly and Alondria. Shelly's from Miami. I'm from New York. So New York stand up. But I know Shelly lives in New York. Obviously I got to show love to my East Coast girls.
Yes, yes,
And I really, Huda, it's time for Huda to go. But I do think she deserves a little bit of a redemption arc.
yeah,
However, she is crazy and she knew who to try cuz I'm like I was waiting for her
absolutely.
to say something to Shelly and Alondria and I was like, "Oh no, you know better, Huda."
Mhm.
And I noticed that she's not pulling Ace, she's not pulling Taylor for chats because she knows that they will come for her. And
Yeah,
you know, you're right. I completely agree with you. Hannah is low hanging fruit.
Yep.
And granted, I don't really feel bad for Hannah per se because I'm like, Hannah, you know, if given the opportunity, you'd probably do the same thing too. Because, you know, kind of, I don't really like what she did to Charlie, even though Charlie, we knew he was going home. We don't need any more Brits on the show. We don't. No more Brits. Like, keep
But
the
this is
Brits
the
over
thing.
there.
I think they're giving us the Brits because of Miguel. Miguel was a great bombshell. And I
Well,
think they're
but
he
yeah, but
brought
remember, we didn't even know if Miguel was American or Brit half the time.
through. He had several accents. He did. I
But
know
yeah,
he
that's
did.
all. I keep doing what you're doing. I'm so
Thank
proud of you.
you.
Like, you're getting more followers, and I absolutely love it. You're
Thank
you're absolutely gorgeous. I can't wait for you to be on a show. I'm like, you know, I'm rooting for you.
you so much. That was so sweet. Thank you for being my first guest on the Love Island call-in show.
Yes, and I hope you have a good night.
Thank you. You too.
Bye.
Oh, all right. Bye, my sis. Thank you, Effie. Effie, Effie. Thank you, sis. Okay. Oh gosh, why is it so aggressive? Oh my gosh. To remove somebody, you have to say kick guests. Kick guests out of the studio. I don't want to kick. Anyway, next up is the Brittany Davis. Hey Brittany, how are you?
Hey, boo. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. So a little bit about, I agree with the other caller about Jeremiah. He is, for me, I will say I'm a Jeremiah hater, but I will very rarely give him his props. But I will give him his props when props are due. He did look like he was more comfortable
Mm-hmm.
this go around with, is it, how you say the new Bombshell name?
I don't let me. I don't. I think I'm saying it wrong. It's Andrina.
Andrina, I think so. He does look more comfortable, and I can say Huda
Wait,
is cuckoo.
yeah, Andrina. Andrina, I believe.
Andrina,
Let
Andrina,
us know if we're saying it wrong, Star Family.
please. But I just feel like yes, Huda is cuckoo cuckoo. She does need to explore, but my girl, listen, you gonna have to move different. Like you already
Yes.
got saved twice. Hannah was the person that did come and make sure that you was okay and try to help you. So you do need to move different. If you want a chance and have a good redemption arc, baby, you need to move different around here in this house. Like for real, for real. Like I'm not a Huda stan or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
And the way people are being like overly mean, I'm like, okay, y'all doing
Yeah.
too much. But I still gotta be like, mamas, come on,
Yeah.
boo. You gotta come back to reality. You gotta actually play the game, but you gotta play the game right and smart. I
Exactly.
really feel like Shelly and Ace, like they're such safe options for each other. Like they are. Like I feel like if they do go far, there'll be a great love story. But I'm just
Yeah.
like it's just something that I just don't think. I think somebody somewhere is going to mess up, maybe in Casa.
That's what it is. It's gonna be Casa. I'm telling you, Casa is gonna flip this game upside down.
Upside, and then because I think too, because we have no stable strong couples, honestly we
Exactly.
really don't. So Casa is gonna be a fool, and when I say Casa better bring the baddest heifers on the flow, we tired of these male bombshells that's not doing what they gotta do. I'm sick of seeing them. Y'all bringing baddies and then we getting people
Listen,
from Home Depot.
this is the thing. I honestly think it's because men who like hot guys, especially hot American men, do not need a show like this for like attention or to get women. Now that this show is so popular, I think season 8 is not going to have a problem finding the baddest male bombshells out there.
They gonna have, and they out there in Fiji. I need them to find some single Fiji men. I know it's some fine men out there.
Oh,
Bring them on the show.
absolutely.
Bring them.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I just wanted to call in a little bit, get my little 2 cents on it. The milk episode was that challenge
Nasty.
was disgusting. I didn't like it. I literally pressed 10 seconds. I was not watching. I could not watch the full thing. It was disgusting. So
Trifling.
yeah, but I'm interested in seeing everybody that I agree that everybody like we're all on the same page about everything with this whole entire show, and I love that. So keep doing it. I'm gonna keep watching you, girl, and thank
Oh,
you.
thank you for being here. All right, Brittany, we're going to have to kick you out of the studio, child. But thank you so much for joining us, Brittany. Next up, we have another Star Family OG, Gojo Ghetto. Hey.
Oh my God, wait, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
That is so cool. Hi, Nikki. Hi, everyone. This is so cool.
Hi.
Okay, so I just want to say I absolutely love you, Nikki. I've been watching you for years,
Oh,
not
thank
from
you.
this
I love
profile,
you
but from
too.
another one. Watching from Germany right now. It's almost 6 a.m.
Oh
I
my
don't
God, thank you
know
for
how-
being here.
Yes, I just finished the episode. Okay, so I have so many thoughts. First of
Yeah,
all,
let's get
Nick
into it.
is so freaked out. Like he's so freaky. The milk challenge was crazy. What he did with his tongue and mouth, that was hilarious, but it was, I don't know, it was a little telling, I feel like.
Yes.
Um, and then I'm happy for Huda that she's seemingly moving on from the situation, seemingly, emphasis. Um, and Jeremiah, I don't know if I'm in the minority, but I feel a little bit bad for Jeremiah. I feel like Huda, with the whole situation that was going on, did kind of feed the other women some false information that kind of made them see him a certain way. And I just feel like he has nobody really in the house. Every night he's just chilling with Austin. And now I'm glad that he's kind of finding someone that he can
Yeah.
connect to. Um, and then Taylor and Olandria, I'm so frustrated. Like, I just Taylor does not he's not into her. Like it's actually
At
we
all.
don't
At
even need to
all.
say anything. Yeah, he's not into her. And Alandria is so beautiful. And I will say I was a Nicolandria shipper, but I think that ship has sailed. I don't think
Yeah.
that's gonna happen. I don't know if
No.
I think producers are playing into it, but I don't think we're gonna get it. I don't think I don't think Olandra's into maybe white guys like that. And I
Yeah.
don't think that Nick is, I don't know. I just don't see the like real chemistry that I think Nick
Yeah.
needs.
I also
Yeah.
think that Nick is not going to pursue it because Taylor is his friend. And also, I honestly believe that Ace, Nick, and Taylor have this pact that they're making it to the end. So they're
Yeah,
not going to mess up anybody's coupling.
that's true. But I don't know why. I don't know how you feel, Nikki, but
Mhm.
I feel like there is a possibility that Nick kind of splits from the trio. I feel like Taylor and Ace, like respectfully, Taylor is such a follower. Like he really is. I don't know why he turned away from Melandria at the challenge. Like he's so annoying. Anyway, but I think Nick, I feel like he's more. I think they're gonna clash. Like I feel like something's gonna happen this season. I feel like is more like drama filled, no real love, no real relationships, but a lot of drama. I think between the groups. So I
Yeah.
think Nick, Ace, and Taylor, something's gonna happen in their little trio,
Oh,
whatever you call them.
big is going to happen soon. Like we have still a few weeks left. Like there's a lot left to happen, and it will. It
Yeah.
definitely will.
Yes. Thank you so much for having me on. This is so cool. I hope you do this again.
Oh, I will. I think I'll make Friday the call-in show day. Thank you
Oh,
so much
yay.
for joining us.
Thank you. Bye, everyone.
Bye. Next up we have another Star Family OG, E for empathy.
Hey,
Hey!
Nikki. Hey, can you
Hey.
hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Girl, thank you so much, first of all, for building this little community here because no one I know watches this show. So
Really?
thank you. Yes, I'm so mad. I tried to get my sister into it. I had her vote for me tonight, and she saw
Oh,
Jeremiah and she was like, he looks like a little boy with a mustache. And I was just like,
he is the baby.
facts, but that's okay. Like, I did not like Jeremiah at all from the first episode, but seeing him this episode, I think we finally saw the real him.
Jeremiah, yeah.
And it was cute, and I was blushing, and their kiss was
Me
all like
too. He's
passionate.
so cute.
The way he looked at her, like you could see he really wants something with her, and I love that for him.
Yeah.
I hate to say it. Don't hate me, y'all. Don't. But I kind of love the ASADs thing. Like, it's just so funny to me to have this group of men be so, like, clicked up and, like, all riding for each other so hard. And it's just so funny. I don't hate them. I can't.
Yeah.
But it's
I don't aside from Austin, I don't really just like anybody. Like people forget that this is a game show. They
Yes.
have to kind of play on each other. Like you got to throw your morality out the door
Mhm.
because this is a game show with a cash prize at the end. They kind of got it's like a horny traders. You
Yes.
kind of got to scam each other to win. So I think so many people are focused on the love part. They're not focused on the fact that this is a whole game show about
About
scheming
bringing
and
in money.
to win money. Yes, a lot of people forget that.
It's true, but last thing I want to say is that I'm happy that Huda is finally seeing what this game is really about and that it's a game. But girl, you screwed yourself in the beginning. Like, I'm
Yeah.
sorry, girl.
I think she really messed this challenge up for her. I mean, her experience in this villa. I think she really messed it up for herself. And unless the producers are going to continue to protect her, I don't see her staying around for
Mhm.
much longer because she screwed over so many people in the villa.
Yes.
Girls are not rocking with her anymore. So if
Nope.
it comes to them having to pick another girl over Huda, they're going to do it. There's nobody that
Mhm.
has gotten on their nerves like her. So she's in
Facts.
danger.
It's sad. But I mean, she's fun to watch. I'll give her
Yeah.
that.
Oh no, she's good TV. I think they're going to do their best to try to keep her, but
Mhm.
she has put herself in danger, and only she is responsible for that.
Facts. Thank you so much, Nikki.
Of course. Thank you for joining me.
Of course.
Night.
Good
Bye.
night.
Thank you, Effie. E for Empathy. Thank you so much for joining me. Mom, are you joining? I thought you were hopping on here. Anyway, let me get my super chat. I got a super chat from Jasmine Sanchez. Hey, sis. Jasmine, sit your girl a super sticker. Thank you, Jasmine. I totally appreciate it. Indigo Girl said, I have no sympathy for Charlie. He made no effort to get to know others on the show. He thought he was only locked into Hannah. He is also a Trumpster. He can go, period. Period. Wait, Deborah said something. Deborah said, what a cringy way to describe your type. Yeah, they're young. I think a lot of people have to realize that we are also watching the COVID generation. Like these are COVID kids. So when Andrina and Jeremiah, when they were talking, and she was just like, I've never had a boyfriend, and he was like, I've only been in one relationship. That makes a lot of sense because their early 20s was lockdown. A lot of them didn't even attend college until their junior year, because a lot of them were taking college online. So these are people who were like quarantined in their early 20s who are now getting out there to date. And guys, remember, even after quarantine, it took people a very long time to go out again and start socializing. So it's not lost on me why a lot of them are really inexperienced and why a lot of them are kind of awkward relationally, because their early 20s, late teens, lockdown. Lockdown. Poliva Girl said, I always like Jeremiah. I have a son who's well raised and conflict avoidant, not a weakness in my opinion. I will say I like Jeremiah now that he's no longer with Huda, but also he's so adorable on his TikTok. He's so adorable on that TikTok. I love it. Sarah said, actually, if Huda wins, Ace's reaction will be hilarious. We will see. Hannah said, I only cited Jeremiah because I know my faves, Ace and Shelly are, I only voted Jeremiah because I know my faves, Ace and Shelly are good. I wanted to give it to someone who needed it, and I wanted to see more of, who cut off? More of who? Who? Girl, you got cut off. What happened? Rashada said, but it also means he probably is not really in a Huda because she's too ethnic and Palestinian at that. Who? Jeremiah? Who are we talking about? Hey, Cassandra, thank you so much for the super chat. Cassandra said, thanks for the reviewer. Love it. Thank you so much for being here. I'm gonna hold off on the comments right now because our girl Veronica is here. Veronica, you're ready to come to the stage? I hope so, because I'm bringing you up. Hey, Veronica.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Nikki. How are you?
I am blessed and highly favored. How are you?
I'm sorry, what?
I'm good. How are you?
It's been so long I've been watching you. It's so cool.
Thank you for being here, and thank you for being a loyal Star family member.
And I think the name is Adriana.
See, that's the thing.
Adriana in, like, Espanol.
You know what's throwing me
Adriana.
off? The N.
I don't think she says the N.
Okay, so Adriana. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, with the accent,
Thank you.
Yes. Well, I think that Amaya has a lot of loose screws. So, yes. She looks like she's drugged, like, the whole time. Like she's on some kind of, like, mushrooms or something.
Oh my God.
Even though I feel bad for her because it's not cool, you know what I mean? But,
yeah.
I mean, Austin was into Shelly. That's it. And then, Shelly's into Ace, and Ace is just a little player.
Yeah. That's Love Island, though. That's Love Island.
He's going to play in Casa, that's for sure.
Oh, we all know it's coming. We all know it's coming. But Veronica, it could be two things. He's either going to play in Casa, or he's going to be the guy that observes and encourages the men to cheat in Casa, and then be the one to come back and tell what all the guys did.
That's true. It's true.
Ace is a game player.
Yeah, I don't know. But he's not doing this for love, that's for sure.
Oh, no. He's doing it for opportunity.
No.
And he's going to get them. He's going to get them all because he's that good.
And Jeremiah and Austin are good friends now because they're two boring guys.
Oh!
They're just boring. They're boring.
Yeah. I will say I'm very interested in this friendship that is brewing between the both of them.
Because nobody likes them really. Nobody, Nick and all those guys, whatever, they don't really mesh with them. So they're, they bonded over boredness. They're
probably, child.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yes, and Ace looks like a little boy, like a little.
Well, he literally is. He's the baby of the group.
And he looks like it and acts like it.
Yeah, he's the baby of the group. He literally grew up online because for him, like his early 20s, late teens, COVID. So he was just online. That's what basically formed a lot of his adult ideology was the internet, because that's all he had.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Even Iris too is not, she doesn't really bring much to the table, I could say.
Well, I think Iris doesn't have to work as hard. That I think for Iris, she, like I said, she's an LA beauty standard, so she is not used to working as hard as she is.
Exactly. Yeah. And Alondria, she has personality and she has a great booty, but apart from that, I mean, what is she doing with Taylor? Taylor is not into it. He's just faking it to fake.
Well, I think Alondria is playing the game, but also these ladies don't have any options. The guys keep on getting bombshells. The women.
That's why Huda went for Pepe, because she also doesn't have any options. She's not going to go for Ace. She's not going to go for anybody else. What is she going to go for? Jeremiah back? No. Yeah. So she went for Pepe, but she should have at least told Hannah. But Hannah too, she was low down dirty with both Pepe and Charlie. So.
Well, here's the thing with that. Charlie was no longer there. So Hannah got to do something. But Hannah was already heavily attracted to Charlie. And I also think that the reason why Huda didn't tell Hannah about her wanting to pull Pepe is because she didn't want she didn't want to give Hannah the opportunity to say no, or that she has reservations.
Exactly. Yes.
Yes. Because she would look like the bad guy.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I'm really happy that I got to speak to you live and direct.
Oh, me
so many years.
It has. You have been riding with me for so long. Thank you so much, Veronica. I truly appreciate you being a part of the Star family.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Talk to you soon.
Bye. Bye.
Oh, I love it. Like, this is the thing that I love about this is that it's people that I'm talking to who have been following me since 2015. Like, this is so much fun. Thank you all for calling in. Carrie said, Ace really lacks confidence. He needs to know you are interested before he makes a move. He will never chase. He fears rejection. Ace is really young, y'all. He's really, really, really young. Ryan said Drake will be in. Oh, of course, he's in there now. Drake is in there now. She is definitely going to be a wag. She's in Jersey. I know a Philadelphia Eagle is clocking her in her DMs right now. I would not be surprised if we see her with some Eagles gear. Oh, absolutely. She's going to get snagged up immediately. Destiny's Child said Huda already gave Pepe the ick a few episodes ago. The thing that cracks me up is that she's so clueless. She's so clueless, and it's so disappointing because I'm just like, if you only knew how you look to everybody else, this process would be so much better for you and would honestly work in your favor, because America would absolutely be rooting for her because she has the story for them to root for. But she just showed up in such a terrible way. Poor thing. Denise said, yeah, apparently Huda only wants the other girls to be girls' girl. Yeah, she doesn't want to be that. Everybody else has to be a girl's girl but her. Gojo Ghetto is back. Let me bring her up. What's up, Queen?
Hi.
Hi.
I'm just in because I thought of something and I want your and the chat's opinion.
Okay.
When the recoupling happened, the door thing, I thought that maybe she was just surprised, but I thought that the body language and stuff was weird between Ace and Shelly. Like, I don't know how I feel about them as a couple, because obviously they have that history of like, we met before, and so production and obviously it was fueled and stuff. But I don't know if I'm feeling it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like there's something off about them. And I like Shelly. I like Shelly a lot. Ace, I like him as like a host type of character, but I don't know if I'm feeling it romantically. Like, maybe it's because Ace was so kind of hot and cold, and clearly I think he has intimacy issues, not to like diagnose him or whatever, but there was something weird going on, and so Shelly wasn't so sure whether to lean more in or pull back. But now that they are together, I'm still not feeling it, and I want your thoughts on them specifically.
So here's the thing. I think a lot of women cannot get into Ace. Yes.
Mommy wants to know. You want to know
she's not backstage.
She said everybody is asking for.
She's not backstage.
Oh, I can leave, Mom.
No. Oh no, we're gonna answer this. Mom, tell Mommy I'm going to share the link again.
No, don't leave. Hi. Don't leave.
Hi. Oh my God.
Okay, if you can't get on, guys, I'm going to share the link again right now. Please look out for it. No, tell her I'm sharing it in the chat so she can hop on. So this is what I think is happening, and I think it's happening mainly with women. We did not like Ace playing with Shelly. It turned us all off. So now that he's pursuing her, we are very cautious with if we want to accept this coupling as legitimate, because not only has he been hot and cold with her, every time a bombshell walks in, he gets excited. For what?
Too much.
For what? And I think for a lot of us who have been in that situation, it's very uncomfortable to watch, and you don't want to see another woman going through that. So that's what it is. We can't really lock in to Ace and Shelly because Ace has been so inconsistent. And I think what will happen is when we see Ace sweating, that's why we're begging for bombshells that not only are interested in Alondria and Shelly, but also bombshells that are going to make Taylor and Ace sweat. Right now, they're so comfortable because they don't have any competition. They know the kind of men that Shelly and Alondria who knees would buckle for, and they ain't in the villa yet. So right now, they have the upper hand. I think we cannot get into this relationship until the boys see that they have competition.
And maybe the new bombshell, I mean, Shelly did say that he was fine or whatever. So maybe the new Bombshell will pull her for a chat as well one of these days. And maybe he will, like you said, he will sweat a little. But I just, like you said, I can't get behind it right now. I'm trying for my girl, but it's just not.
Yeah.
It's just
We,
giving.
we
Right?
have to we have they have to have some competition first before any of us get comfortable really with both of those couplings. We don't
Yeah.
like how they're playing with the girls, and they both have turned us off. That's why
Yeah.
I'm saying send in some big dogs so we can really see them
Right.
boys start working, and then we can see how much they really want those ladies. Right now, it's light work for them, and we don't like that it's too easy.
That's true. But I do like this episode. I liked seeing
Yeah.
Nick more jealous. I
Yeah.
kind of yeah, I kind of like that little friction between them because I think they're such a good match. And I
Uh-huh.
think they both want the same out of the show. Like they
Yeah.
both want to find someone on a whatever, but also just explore and like get
Yeah.
to experience different types of people. But I kind of liked it. I mean, I'm interested to see what happens. Yeah.
See, right now, the men have the upper hand because they keep on getting bombshells of all bombshells, and the women,
It's crazy. Yeah, that's true.
we got to even the playing field, and
Yeah.
then we'll have a show.
Right. I'm excited. Okay, that's it.
All right,
Mama-
thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. Bye.
Soon. Bye. All right, Mama Star is finally here. Hey, Mama, you ready? All right, let's go. Mama, what are your
Well,
thoughts?
hello. What do you have to do to get on this show?
I shared the link.
Wow. I mean, wow. Your own daughter. Child.
Welcome, Queen. What are your
Thank
thoughts?
you. You know what? I used to be a co-host. Now I am reduced to having to wait and find a link.
Mom, I
My
had
God,
not called you
today.
on because you
Oh,
just caught up to the show.
no. Okay, if that's what you want to put out there, but it is your show, honey. Let me just say this.
Oh,
Mama Star is here, guys. Hi, Star family. Girl. Any old way. Any old way. I have a few things. I had done fell asleep waiting to try to get on here.
Mom, I'm gonna remove you from the studio.
Okay, don't remove me. So first, I want to say that when Megan Thee Stallion came on, I think that Huda ate when she did her dance.
Oh yeah, she tore that up.
I think she tore that up, but Huda, you know, I need somebody to help her because she's getting ready to get off this show
Yeah,
because now she getting down and dirty. She going after her friend's man, trying to stay on.
she's
Like,
moving desperate. She's moving desperate.
yeah, that's too desperate for me. That's too desperate. And when you come for my man, you got to go.
Period.
So she better look for somebody single or pack your bags, hon.
But
Because they
mom,
only
that's the
give
show. That's the
because would
show.
they give you 30 minutes to get out of there?
30 minutes.
Okay. So she better
30
start
minutes.
pre-packing, because my man is my man. And you're not coming for my man. And Hannah, she's dumb because I wouldn't have took all that. I love you too, and all that. No. Girl, you know that was my man.
But Huda was gaslighting her.
Of course, but she should have dropped the hammer on her and
She
said,
should.
don't do that again. I
She
don't play
should.
these kinds of games. And
She
stay
should
50 feet away from me. Period. No, because listen, it is a game, but I'm trying to get to the money.
Period.
Everybody
Everybody
mad.
mad.
Everybody mad. Hey, same old Missy from the trap. You know
Period.
what I mean? And Jeremiah, I'm so glad to see him starting to blossom. Like
Me
we didn't
too.
even know who the heck he was. And I just felt like if he got back with her after all them names she called him,
Yeah.
oh, I was heated.
Okay,
I was heated.
let me ask you a question. As a mother, how do you feel about how Huda treated Jeremiah on the show?
Oh, I was pissed.
Mm-hmm.
And I would have called my son right away and told that show, give my son the phone. Give my son the phone now. Because you don't let no hoochie mama call
Okay.
you nothing outside of Jeremiah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm glad that he didn't allow that. And when she went in for the kiss to try to drag him back in, the serpent kiss, he
Mm-hmm.
said, "Oh no, mm-mm. If you open the door for me and let me out this time, you don't have to worry about me no more." So I'm glad to see his personality. I'm
Me
glad to
too.
see his blossoming, and him and Andranda, him and her,
Andriana.
Andranda. Listen, I like them. He just looking at her with them dreamy
He's
eyes and this
so
and that and
happy.
that
He's
and
so
this.
happy.
And
He's so
she,
happy.
I don't want her to play the game with all these men because she know all them on her.
Yeah.
Then
She know.
if you going to be
But
with
I feel like she's
Jeremiah,
used to that. She's
if
used to
you
that.
going to be with Jeremiah. Don't try to spread the cookie.
Well, mom, she's a bombshell. She
Oh, the
came here to
cookie.
flip it
But
upside
guess
down.
what? The cookie will get stale and it'll have crumbs. Be careful.
Girl.
Be careful. Be
Okay.
careful. Be careful. And
Girl.
um Taylor, um,
Be nice.
like not a lot to say
Okay.
because is he here for an adult show or a kids
That's the
version?
thing. He's very youthful.
Yeah,
Very
like
youthful.
there is no variety for him,
Hmm.
so he keeps getting placed with Alondria, and I want to see her explore more. I want some more options for her and Shelly to make
Absolutely.
them a little jealous and things like that. Love Nick. Love Nick. Honey, he hotty too toddy
He
up on
is.
this
He
show.
is.
He's hotty too toddy. You
He's
hear
having
what
a
I say?
time in that villa.
And he loving it. He loving it. Pissed off at Sierra having sex with him. Like, girl, you just done jumped up on the D. Like, come
And it
on.
wasn't even that long. Poor
And
thing.
all the people them in there, and so Alondria and Shelly said that they ain't getting no sleep because all they heard was I said, wait a minute. No, we ain't doing it and doing it and doing it
Well, listen,
well.
the Star family said if we think that this is a lot, we couldn't have watched the early seasons of Love Island UK.
Oh, I got to start watching that when that come on. Cause what? They dipping and doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And doing
Zipping
it
and
well.
doing it. Yes, they are doing it
I'm
and doing it and
saying, and
doing it
then I
well.
didn't like what you said about Nick. Let me tell you one thing. He was so excited when she jumped up on that thing.
Nick is
Oh,
too
Nick
young,
said,
Mom.
boom, he exploded because he probably, they bumping and grinding all
Yeah.
every night and this and that and that and this. When she hopped up on that thing, he just melted. Period.
25 seconds. That he's too young for that.
No, but
He's
he just
too
said, man,
young.
he didn't have to tell y'all that.
He didn't. But this is the
And
thing.
you gonna
See, I
take that
feel
and
like
try
they
to
get
belittle
so
him. No, no,
well, this is
no.
the thing. They get
Sometimes,
so
honey,
comfortable.
sometimes, honey, it get them like that.
Girl, okay.
It
I
get them
think
like that.
I think they get very comfortable with the cameras. And if I don't think that Nick would have had that conversation with Ace if a camera was right in front of him, like a cameraman was right in front of him, because the conversation that he had with Ace, you could tell that that was getting that scene was filmed with like the cameras that are hitting all over.
Oh, that was boy talk.
Yeah, it's boy talk.
That was
Yeah.
boy talk. And that was how they talk. They honest too. Like we talk, they talk. He said,
Mm-hmm.
man, that thing was, listen, I came in 22. Oops. I exploded in 20. You know what? This show is getting a little bit much for me. Let me tell you one thing. And Amaya, I love her, but she needs to get away from Austin. I want him
Yeah.
off this show.
Yeah.
Because he's not treating her right, honey. She puts her hair on and she takes her hair off.
None of the
Like,
men treat her right. I hate that for her.
no,
I
and
hate that
she,
for her.
I don't like her, being thirsty. Am I saying, babe, is that too much for you? Listen, girl, you're beautiful inside and out. You
Well, she's
don't
not.
need
Well,
that.
listen, she's insecure because of how Ace
Yes.
made her feel. So now she's
They
asking
need to give her a
Austin.
phone and let me talk to her. Just give me 20 seconds.
Well, hopefully,
She'll come up different.
if she sticks around, America will be able to talk directly to her and let her
Yeah,
know
because I'm
before we
saying
go
you
to
don't
dinner.
you don't need that. You don't need that. You're beautiful. You gotta know, you gotta own it, and you gotta stand in it. And first of all, she need to be telling him back up. Back
Yeah,
up. You're too much.
yeah.
Back up off me. I don't even like no tall white boys anyway. Back up.
Amaya like anybody that like her. Let me get this comment from Miss Brown Sugar. Miss Brown Sugar says, since I was late, did y'all talk about Ola and Taylor with your day to daylight combo after 3 weeks? Ola, quit pretending this
Bingo.
is enough. Yeah,
Bingo. Bingo.
at this point, it's either gameplay or she just has no other options.
She don't have no
But
options.
Alondria isn't exploring either.
She don't. It's nobody there.
He's not
Who?
exploring. Taylor's not exploring because he
Who
can't.
she's going to explore? Pepe.
Pull Pepe for a chat. Pull Nick for a chat. Alondria's not exploring either. And that's my girl.
Well, she get them kisses in there. I'm gonna tell you that.
She sure did. She love kissing
And
him.
she flap her cheeks up Megan the Stallions. Oh
She loves
yes, she
kissing him.
do.
I don't know if he loved kissing her.
But this is what I want to say. I don't like how the show is moving because they need to bring some. They have some beautiful black girls on there. They need to bring some options for them. Jalen was not it for me. They need to bring some more variety in there. Some black men that's going to give it to them,
Mm-hmm.
and put Taylor and Ace on notice.
Yeah, that's what needs to happen.
You know what I mean? Because
They're
they
not
too
spreading yet,
comfortable.
and they need
They
to be
too
spreading.
comfortable.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. They too comfortable. And it's pissing me off because they really don't have no options. Poor Shelly, she had a big personality in the beginning. Now she's kind of like dwindling
She
down because
is.
under age trying to stay on there for this money.
She is. She is. I feel so bad for her.
She's trying for this little
Hold on one
man.
second, Mama. I want to get this from Peyton. Peyton says,
Uh,
Nikki, OMG, I showed my dad your watermelon juice. And he said, you need to do this. Stop buying the fake ones from Target. Can I tell you, Peyton, that watermelon juice was a hit.
oh yes, it is.
That
People
was
still
a
asking for
hit.
it.
I didn't
Mm-hmm.
do anything. I just put the handheld
Blender.
blender in there and I just blended it all. And then I took out the juice and I strained it. And that was it. It was so good. It was such a hit. When you try it, let me know how it goes.
Our company that we had over, they want to come back over for something against the date. Like,
Yes.
girl, give me a chance to get some more.
Yeah, I was like, that was for Juneteenth. I gotta make that watermelon juice again, Lord.
It was delicious. It was
It
really, really
was. It
delicious.
was.
Thank you,
So I'm
Nikki.
sorry, Mama. Finish your thought.
Also, who else did I want to run down there? The girl Iris, she can go.
You don't like Iris?
No, Iris can go
Why?
because she's not feeling Jeremiah. She just needs to hook up with somebody
That's what
to
she's
stay
feeling a
on the
new
show.
bombshell.
Huh?
She's feeling a new bombshell, TJ.
Okay. Okay. Well, who is the one? Was it TJ who bit his lip?
Yeah, Huda.
Yeah, he didn't feel for like her either. And
She's
she's
trying it.
moving desperate. She's moving desperate.
Yeah.
And I just feel so bad. And I just feel like if if she tell him that she's a mom, that he gone to. You know what I mean? He was just cold to her.
No, no, no,
He
no,
just
no.
didn't.
TJ is bombshelling right now. I don't
Yeah.
think he's gonna lock in on anybody just yet. Same with
Yeah.
Andriana. I don't think
Mhm.
she's gonna lock in yet. I think she's gonna go back and forth between Nick and Jeremiah and then lock into Jeremiah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, Jeremiah, I love him when he said, well, you ain't never had no boyfriend? Like, what's the problem
Well,
here?
well, it makes sense because they were in quarantine for their like early 20s, late teen years.
He said,
Those
I'm the
moms.
same age. He said, I'm
Oh,
the same age.
he's only had
What's
one
going on
girlfriend.
here?
He's only had one girlfriend. Those are the COVID people. Those
Okay,
are the
but
COVID
I'm
people.
glad you gave them a way out. Listen, I'm
It's
here
the
for the
truth.
money.
I got another
Everybody
super
mad.
chat. Hey,
Woo! Yeah, you know what? I was trying to get a super chat so I can get on here too.
Mom, you missed the link. You missed the link.
But why do I have? I mean, I should be a guest on the show. I
You,
have to go through a
I'm
link.
giving
I'm
you
in the
more
line
time
with
than I
everybody
give
else.
anyone.
I'm in the line with everybody else. I hear everybody talking about where's Mama Star? Where's Mama Star? Mama Star trying to get a super
You're
chat
in the
so she
line
can get
with
on.
everyone.
I see,
And
honey.
I'm giving you
I
more
see.
time.
Oh,
You're practically my co-host at this point. Thank you.
thank
Bazzy
you.
Baz. Thank you for the
Woo.
super chat.
Thank you for the super chat.
Bazzy Baz said, hey, Buki, I'm about a decade in with you, love. Yes, Bazzy Baz, thank you. She said, what do you think about Huda talking to TJ? It was so cringe because he was not interested. Huda she's very unaware because it was obvious just from watching and not like, I didn't need Pepe's conversation with Hannah to see that he was not interested, and it's also turned him off knowing that she's really good friends with Hannah, that she would even pull him to the side. Honestly, she didn't know that she made Pepe feel cheap because he's like, do you think I would even be down with something like that? Like she made him feel so cheap, but she was still so unaware. She's flirting with him, touching his arm, asking about his tattoos, not seeing that this man is not only uncomfortable, his body language, he's pulling away from her. And she has to keep on crawling over to him to some type of connection. She doesn't even realize that.
She don't go after Austin.
She's not attracted to Austin. Well, this is the thing. She's not attracted to Austin. 2, she knows to even make anything happen with Austin, aside from Austin being good friends with Jeremiah. Austin is like a white conservative guy from like a white town. She would have to work really different and really hard to get an Austin. Black guys, for her and her community,
she's not going after Ace.
Yeah, the black guys have been easy for her, right? So she's always going to continue to go after that. She's not going to go after Ace. She's not going to go after Taylor because of Alondria and Shelly. But she will go up after Pepe because she does not think that Hannah is in the same league as her. So she thinks that would be an easy catch for her. So that's why she's moving.
And she don't go after Nick.
She doesn't go after Nick because of Sierra. She's going to look like the bad guy going after them, but she doesn't necessarily think that she will look like the bad guy going after a bombshell.
But it's a show. It's a show.
It's a show. It's a show. She won't go. She will, however, go after TJ because TJ's a city guy. So he's like, she could turn his head because TJ, he's in New York.
TJ don't want it. TJ don't want it. He ain't
dated a lot of girls that look like her. So she knows she don't
want it. He ain't touching it with a 10-foot pole. He don't want it.
Yes, because also he's watching. He's watched her performance on the show.
Yeah.
He's not interested.
Yeah.
He is not interested. Junior Dog said Ace is manipulating everyone like puppets. And you gotta give him his props. You gotta
and they told me he was a dancer, and all them little moves I see him doing were dancer weird.
He was
dancer weird.
He did good crumping. I thought that was cute.
Oh, when he was dancing for Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah, I thought it was cute.
Well, honey, he went to get a dance from somewhere because everybody, girls and guys, was on it. They was on it. They was on it. I love that show. It brought some energy, some good energy back to the show. Mm-hmm. It brought laughter. It brought fun. I loved when she was on there.
Yeah. She gave that villa the life, the joy and life that it needed. Chris, you tried to click on. Did you do that by accident? If not, try to come back on. I didn't kick you off.
She's trying to get me off. I will go off.
No, Mom, I want.
There's other shows that are looking for me.
Oh, girl, please, girl.
Okay, because I just don't like that. I had to be. Oh my God, I used to be a co-host
for the Golden.
Now I gotta go through a link. You gotta be kidding me.
Hey, it said the UK has an American on this season 2. Her name is Tony. Oh, I gotta catch up.
Yeah, we gotta watch that.
Uh,
Because if they bumping and grinding in real life, I want to see it.
now, Jimmy says, I fear Ace will run the men in Casa too. He absolutely will. I honestly think when I was talking to Veronica, I honestly think it's going to go either two ways. Either Ace is going to sit back and act real innocent, encourage men to cheat, and then watch everything they do and take it back to Shelly, or he's going to mess up as well. But I think that Ace is so calculating.
Wisconsin. Wisconsin.
Casa, well, you know, Casa, that's where the guys and the girls go away, and
Oh, yeah,
all of
yeah,
their
yeah, yeah.
types are trying to entice them
Okay, yeah, yeah,
and
yeah,
take
yeah.
them away
They're
from
getting ready to go there.
not yet. I think we got about 2 more weeks before we even get there. We got a lot
Okay.
more to go.
Okay.
Sydney said, I think Ace missed the opportunity with Shelly, and I don't see anything of interest rekindling. Also, he is so busy watching the game instead of participating. So, as a viewer, I'm actually not interested. I can absolutely see that.
Yeah.
I feel the same way. Paula
Well, I
McGraw,
hope they have some good men for them when they go
they
away.
need it. They
Yeah.
need it.
To bring some more life. They got to bring that,
That
back.
energy for Shelly and
Yeah.
Alondria. They're just like fading. And I
And
hate,
Huda. And Huda.
yeah.
She needs to, because she has
She
a
does,
lot.
you're right. She does need somebody so that she can
Yeah.
stay in the game.
Yeah, because she locked herself in. And then when it all went down with Jeremiah, and when it all went down, he was able to bounce back. She wasn't.
She wasn't. Paula McGraw said, I'm loving the call. It's so nice to hear people's voices. Me too.
I like
Me
that every
too.
Friday you do this. I like that.
Yeah. Every Friday, be ready to come on. Unless you're an old school Star family member, you don't have to. But just, if I don't know you, I need to see your face. So that, I got to make sure you won't do nothing crazy.
Child, she had to see my
I
face.
think we have about, where are we? It's the 20th. I think we have about what?
Hey.
5 or 6 weeks left. This show, I don't know. They might cut this season shorter, but I remember last season, the last date for the last episode was August 1st, and then we had a reunion. So we got a good month. We got a good month. Chris said when Huda almost bit TJ's lip off, he was like, that hurt a lot. She was doing a bit much. She was doing
Yeah,
a
he was
bit
turned off. He was very much turned off.
I'm seeing, Mom, I'm seeing all your comments. Where's the link? Where's the link?
Yes.
Brown and Beautiful 75 said, these people are so fake now. I really think producers are changing these couples. Well, they have an influence. They have an influence. Guys, you can still call in. Mama Star's up here. I'm going to keep her up because, she's spoiled like Ace. I want to keep her up here, but you guys can still come up here if you want to. Natalie said, I personally feel like Ace.
I hope you all don't have to do what I had to do to get on.
Girl, Natalie C said, I personally feel like Ace or Shelly have to act up in Casa or their story is going to, yeah. And I think that's what's going to happen. Oh, I don't know if you guys know this, but K-Pret just let us know voting has been extended because of the crash.
Yeah, because I didn't vote yet. I didn't vote yet. Did you vote?
No, I feel like this vote is going to be messy. I can't. The messy votes, I can't. Now I'll vote to save somebody, but the messy votes, I'm done. That last vote did me in. Who, Mom, when you do vote, who you voting for?
I'm voting for Jeremiah. I'm voting for Shelly. I'm voting for Alondria.
No, you can only vote for one guy and one girl.
Oh. Jeremiah and Shelly.
Okay. I'm interested to see on Sunday. I'm interested.
Yeah. But I like the new Jeremiah. I like that. I
Me
like
too.
that he has come out because this girl has like he said, he only had one girlfriend. So this girl was sucking and tucking.
Okay.
Okay. So he just got so sucked in from the beginning, he didn't even know, what was going on.
He got himself a mommy. A mama.
Okay. Okay, a sexy mommy.
Sexy mommy.
And she just had locked him down, husband.
Yeah.
And when he got the opportunity to get out, I'm glad that he didn't play no games with her. when it was over, he said no, and he walked away. I
He
liked
he
it.
was a gentleman. I will
Yeah,
give
he
him
was. He
this.
said, "No, I don't want that." And then she calling him all kinds of names and cussing him out and listen to his conversations and this and that
I
and
just
that and
felt
this.
so comfortable doing it. I was just like, is this how you
Yeah,
are in all your relationships?
that's it. There you go. She showed her cards of how life would have been had they had something outside of this.
Mm-hmm.
And also, she tried to get him back. And I'm glad he didn't play that game either. Because she realized, oh, I lost him.
Mm-hmm.
So she tried to go back, and he was like, "Mm-mm."
I
I,
think
I, I
I
was 100% for that.
yeah, that's the thing. He's standing on business with her, but I
Hmm.
think she's
Hmm.
gonna continue to try to get him back because even in the challenge where she chose him and threw milk on him and then she was rubbing his face and she was just like, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
trying to get back,
yeah,
but
yeah. I seen that too.
he's done.
I seen
He's
that too.
done.
Yep, yep, yep. The challenge was icky.
The challenge was
Ugh,
disgusting.
it was disgusting.
It
I
was
said, "What in the world?" Ain't
disgusting.
nobody like the challenge but Nick.
Nick had a ball.
Okay,
He was
he
feasting.
act like he was drinking breast milk.
He had a good time.
Okay.
He had a good time. I was
But
like,
they were good
okay, Nick.
sports about it. All of them were good sports about it, and I like that.
Well, Sierra, I honestly think that Sierra is not, I don't think she's attracted to TJ. I think she's chatting up TJ because of the way that Nick acted in the challenge.
Yeah, well, girl.
She's just like, oh, I got options too.
Oh, she lucky I wasn't there. Cause baby, he would have been left her.
Okay. Thank you, Alondria. Sydney said, I think the villa is still coming out of the Hurricane Huda and needs some more activities and external energy. Bombshells and a Twitter challenge, which is a ways away. Yeah, we're gonna be watching the show for a minute, y'all. We're locked in for at least a month. At least a month.
Well,
At
I'm
least
here for it. I'm here for it.
Look, Mama. Peyton said you and Mama Star need to do Friday lives. This is so fun.
Yes, and I don't need no link. Cause I had to pay, and I had to wait and beg and call upstairs and how my other daughter said, "What is going on, Mom? With you?" I
I
said, "I'm
told you
trying
I
to
was
get on
going to
this
do that.
show."
Mom, I'll share it with you personally. My God,
I said,
today.
"My goodness, I'm trying to get on this show."
Carrie talking about Huda says she's not going after Ace because she knows he don't like her. Not because any of the girls. I agree. I
Yeah,
I do agree. But I think this is the thing. Huda doesn't realize that she doesn't have the influence that she thinks she has because she still thinks there's a door open with Jeremiah. I would not put it past her trying to go after Ace if it wasn't for Shelly.
I
I don't
don't see.
know.
She picks up the energy that he doesn't like her, and
Yeah.
when they did the vote, and she went over there to try to touch him,
Hell no.
whatever he said, hell no. So I
And
knew it
he
was
admitted
about saving.
he
It
did
was
that vote.
about, yeah, saving
Taylor.
Taylor, but
Yep.
mm-mm,
Yeah.
mm-mm,
Robin said
mm-mm.
a small part of me feels like Huda wants to vibe with Pepe because she heard him and Hannah hooking up and wanted to see what's good. Ciao. Pepe
Now
was
I
not
don't.
playing around with her.
Okay, now I don't like that. I don't like that. Now, if we
Huda's
cool,
not a
we
girl's
cool.
girl.
Yeah, we cool, we cool. But listen, you push up on my friend, on my man, you going to meet my friend.
Oh, so Gojo said we got about 4 episodes until Casa. When are we getting movie night in the Twitter challenge? When are we getting that?
Well, can't you talk to the producers? I mean, what is going on with you,
Uh,
Nikki.Star?
Girl, you know I'm working on it. You know
Oh,
I'm working
okay.
on it. Yes, Christina, this is my mom. Do you want to come up? You don't have to be on camera if you don't want to. Let me know if you want to come up and talk about the show.
Because she trying to put me off.
No, you're going to stay up here with us. Hey, Christina, thank you for the super chat. Christina said the new Bombshell JT sounds like he is looking for a mom. Oh, absolutely.
Well, no, he
Absolutely.
said that his father is older and he wants to show his father his grandkids and stuff. He wants to get married and have some kids. So his father can enjoy that before.
Red flag because he's not doing it for him. He's doing it to appease his father. So what happens when his father goes on to glory? What happened with the wife and the kids? That you only got so that he could see that. No, you don't. Women and children are not like chess pieces that you move around in your life.
No, he
They're
said that
actual human beings.
he's at this point in his life where he's looking for that. He's looking for a wife. He wants to have
Because
kids.
his father is old. He said it in one sentence, my dear.
Yeah,
And
he did,
then
my
he
dear.
said,
I heard him. I have ears. Give
okay,
ears to hear.
here. And then he said that he's looking for a woman that like roots for him more than he roots for himself and invests in him more than he invests in himself. You're a grown man. You're supposed to be you're supposed to be the head of the household. You're supposed to be the protector and the provider. Why this woman gotta build you up? No.
You know what y'all think.
Listen, this generation of women ain't playing no
I
games. We
see.
strict
I
over
see.
here.
I
We
see.
strict over
TJ, let me tell
here.
you one thing. It's hard out here.
It's all
Like, I don't
out
know.
here
You
for
better
a
start
pimp.
swimming. Yes, you better start swimming. Because they something.
Camille said, Huda was like, I must still got it because TJ was blushing. No, girl, he turned red because he was irritated with you. It was contemplating how to leave the conversation. Yeah, I don't think he's interested.
Yeah.
Honestly, I've
He's
seen
not interested. You don't need a CNI dog to see that. He is not
yeah,
interested.
he's
He was
not
turned
interested in
off.
Huda. Iris is interested in him, and TJ is interested in Sierra. Because remember, he brought her tea, and Nick was like, absolutely not.
Yeah. Nick said, no, no, no. I like that move.
Yeah,
Oh, I like that move. He said,
Sierra
no,
liked it too.
she won't be drinking your tea.
Sierra
Hey.
liked it too. She was blushing. She was like, boys, calm down. She liked that. I thought that was so cute.
Yeah, that's right, girl. That's right. Take your moment.
Period. Thank you, Michelle. Michelle said, Mama Star is fabulous. I love your mama. Do this every Friday.
Mama Star loves you back.
Y'all are spoiling her. Y'all are spoiling her. So, Mom, oh, wait, Mom. What time is 1:30 for us? 1:30, 12:30, 11:30. Oh, 10:30, right? Yeah. So, Mom, you got an hour. You got an hour to vote. No, because I feel like it's going to be messy and somebody is going to go home and I don't want to be responsible for that because I feel like it's not going to be Huda.
It may just be Huda though. Because they saved her before.
This show is so messy. None of us thought Charlie was going. Like we knew, but it was just we knew that Charlie was going to get voted off when it came.
Oh, I knew Charlie was going.
Mom, we didn't know that anybody was going home.
Oh, I knew Charlie was going.
But we didn't know that anybody was going
You
home.
didn't know it. I knew Charlie was going.
Girl.
He couldn't land. He couldn't land nowhere.
True.
He couldn't land nowhere.
Oh, movie night is after Casa. When's the Twitter challenge? Is that before Casa? Oh, wait.
I would have liked Amaya and Charlie. But it looks like they're going to they might bring them back. You know what I mean?
I think they want to come back, but I don't think that they will. I would not have liked to.
Don't they usually bring some of them back or something?
I don't think so. I don't think it's happened. I don't think it's happened on USA. It may have happened on UK, but Amaya and Charlie would not have worked because Charlie was not interested in Amaya. He wasn't. He was not interested in her. And they could have been a thing if he pursued her, but he didn't. Jimmy said movie night and the Twitter challenge is after Casa. Okay. Remember last season, the Casa girls were there for that. You're right. You're right. Carrie said, no matter what the question was, Huda would have chosen Jeremiah. Her wiping his forehead was it absolutely was. It absolutely was.
Listen,
no, I'm serious.
She's trying. She's trying to stay.
Let me know. I'm gonna share the link again, Christina. And if you want to come up, come up. Mom, stop hating. You're up here. Look, Christina, I love her. And look at me sharing a link for her as well. Oh my God.
I had to get the Star family involved to get me noticed.
Oh Lord, Mom, stop it.
I had to
Stop
scream to
it.
the top of my lungs in the house. My other daughter, Toya.Star, was like, "What is wrong with you, Mom?" I said, "I'm trying to get on this show."
Miss Brown Sugar said TJ is just BSing away. He's both very ambitious, but needs someone to invest more in him. His type is everyone. He told Sierra, "You look much better in person," and didn't even realize it. He's just talking. But you know, the bombshells study everything. So they study videos, they study pictures. They have a lot more intel than everybody, especially the day ones. So I think he's going to end up going after and pursuing Sierra, but I think he's also leaving his options open just in case. And you know what? Huda might get saved because she's paired up with TJ. Peyton said, "Nikki, tell me why I was looking to get a La Crusade. I go on the website to get the whole set, and I was like, oop, never mind." Listen, I'm telling you, go to their outlet store. They have the best deals there. If you're buying it directly from the website, it's going to be hefty. It's going to be hefty. Yay! Christina's about to pop on. And if you don't want to be on camera, you don't have to, Christina. E for Empathy said, "I love that so much for y'all, Poliver Girl. He's going to cheer." Oh, what did I miss, Poliver Girl? Oh, your son. Oh, he got your message. Oh my God. And y'all went to Comic-Con. Oh, you're such a great mom. Oh, I love that. Oh, she's coming up, guys. She said give her a second. Yay. Mama Star, what's your zodiac sign?
Money.
Libra. She's a Libra. Girl. She's a Libra. You can't tell. You cannot tell. Oh yeah. We could do a 3-way, we could do a 4-way, we could do a 5-way, we could do a 6-way. I think the most I would do is 4, just because it could get a little chaotic. I've watched other people do it with like 6 people, and it was a little crazy trying to hear. Robin said, "What's the Twitter challenge? I started watching this show because of you, and I put my boyfriend on. Now it's our nightly routine." Amen. So the Twitter challenge is basically where the cast just hears like all of the comments that people are making about them online are read. So it's a really good challenge because it shows the cast what we're really thinking, and a lot of them immediately switch up their gameplay because a lot of them, like Huda, think that they are killing it. Huda thinks that America is on her side, so she is like, that's why she went off on Jeremiah, because she thinks that that's what America wanted her to do, and it completely backfired. So she still feels like she's doing the right thing because she thinks that America voted to break up her and Jeremiah to save her. So the Twitter challenge lets everybody know what we're all thinking. The cast know what we're all thinking, and everybody switches up the gameplay and starts moving different. It's so good. I don't know. I mean, they brought Rob back as a main cast member, so who knows? Listen, Peacock, they are
You
switching it
said
up.
that, okay, so you said that you think that Huda did that because America wanted her to do that?
Yes,
No, that's who Huda is.
no, it's
That's
Huda.
who
First of
Huda
all,
is.
it's Huda. First of all, Mom. Second of all, remember, she had a conversation with Jeremiah, and she was like, "This is why America is doing this, to protect me, and because America sees how you are." And Jeremiah was just like, "Are you sure that America is protecting you and not protecting me?" So she
Okay.
thinks that she's doing the right thing, but that's not it. That's
Miss
not
Miss
it.
Miss Hottie Too Toddy is like that. That came from her gut when she called him all of those names. That's how she treats her men when
Yeah,
she get upset, and then they have makeup sex. Okay, Hottie Too Toddy. That's how she is.
yeah, that's how she operates. That's
Mm-hmm.
how she operates.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, Christina is here! Come on up, Queen. Hey!
to meet you. Oh, it's so blurry in the back. I don't know how to edit. It's just my living room. I can make it look normal. Hold on.
No, it's fine.
Wait, no, it's just regular. Wait, oh, they're not. Oh, there's just less blur. Okay, whatever. I'm using a microphone, but not headphones. Like, just tell me if it sounds fucked up.
No, you're fine.
No, you're good.
This is Mama Star and like Little Star.
Mama Star and Little Star.
Thank you for letting me on here. Oh my
Of course. I
here.
love you. You are so amazing. I love all of your reality TV show takes. I'm so glad that this is happening right now.
Oh my God, thank you so much. Just so your mother knows, I have been in love with your, that sounds weird. I've admired your daughter for several years now.
Oh, so sweet.
And I went through a weird time where I was transitioning, you know, like through careers and life changes. And I found her channel one night, and the night I found her channel happened to be this one very random episode where she got a telemarketer phone call or something. I can look it up really easily. And it was like, I can't even explain it. And it was like a hallelujah song or something. And then she picked him and was like, hello? No, I don't, I gotta find it. Like,
no, I can tell you exactly what it is because
there's no way I can imitate it. There's no way to imitate it.
You recently shared it and I was cracking up. So, Mom, you know that my ringtone is Martha Menizzi New Season.
Yes.
So it's that's my favorite gospel song. So it's my ringtone. So my phone rings and I pick it up and it's a telemarketer. And I go, if you ain't talking money, I don't want to talk. And she clipped that and she was like, this is hilarious, and shared it.
No, but there were like 3 more interactions you had, like with this phone or caller or whatever. First was like, hello? And like, and then you're just hung up and you're like, anyway, so
right.
I remember the anyways, so could you still say it now? Just like that. You go, anyways, so
No.
and then it called back, and then you answered, and then you said something about Christ. Like, I'll find it.
Okay.
I'll find it. I can find it very quickly.
Okay.
But it was just the reason it was so funny is just because I recorded that like 15-second thing, but I laughed so much during the recording.
I can hear you laughing.
Oh my God. And I just was like, it's not even funny. It's just, to me, I love it because it's just natural and human and lovable from the person that I'm watching. So,
well, one of her ringtones is "Girl, get up, girl, get up."
No, that's my alarm.
I'm just like, oh my goodness. It's Sarah Jakes.
So there's like this viral sound from, I think it's TD Jakes' daughter. And she says over and over and over, girl, get up, girl, get up. So I made that my alarm and I didn't tell anyone. So my mom,
were you sleeping around many people who would hear your alarm? Or?
No, I left my phone in the living room.
Okay.
And my mom hears this sound and she was like, what is going on? Who was that? Because it's not anybody else's voice that she recognizes. What's going on?
Who has been saying that? Who said that?
I wake up to my mom thinking like somebody has broken into the house.
Oh no.
It's my phone. I'm sorry.
This is so beautiful and pure. Where do each of y'all live? Like, where are you?
We're in LA.
Both in separate houses?
No, we're downstairs.
Shut up. I love that. You're like, oh my God, this is like.
Yeah, she's in her studio.
We're making it work from across the globe, everybody.
No, I love that. I've had to do that with a boyfriend before while we were working at the same company, and we had to have like a meeting, and I was like, just go in the other room of the
Go in your
Airbnb.
studio, please.
I mean, we definitely got caught, but whatever. Anyway, I am gonna find this fucking video. It will not be hard. I know I will find it, and it will soothe me until the end of my days. I just know the way it makes me feel because it was all the way during Love is Blind season 3, the cutie season, the cutie season. This was forever ago, and I was just like, and it just has a like a special little hold on my heart. Not the season, just this video of you in your live stream. That's what has a hold on my heart because it's just so cute. I'm like, I don't know. Anyway, that's why I first found your daughter, as the New Jersey house daughters would say. I guess your daughter. And I just love her. That's all.
Oh, thank you. Let me answer this comment from Sarah. Sarah said, which girls will recouple with Casa people? At this point, I feel like it might be Nick. Jeremiah, if he gets with Adriana, I don't see him recoupling. I see him staying loyal to that. She might recouple. It depends on who's in Casa. But I feel like right now, the only two guys, if they last, that I can see recoupling is Nick and Pepe.
But Nick and Sierra just had 25 seconds of intimacy.
Oh my gosh.
The best of his life.
Listen, Nick gave her 25 seconds and then went in that challenge and just groped.
No, not in the challenge. In private times, he said after a lot of like really intense kissing.
He said it was a lot of aggression.
Yeah, he said like we had like a really, after a lot of like intense kissing and stuff, then we had, like 25, the best 25 seconds of my life.
He was so excited to tell Ace.
And yeah, like it was great. Like I had to apologize after because I was like, I'm sorry, it was so short, but I was so excited.
I will say that conversation with him and Ace was cute. It was adorable.
Oh, Nikki, I found you.
You found it? Okay.
Well, okay. Do you want me to send it to you or just play the audio? I can put it in the comments. I'll put it in
the comments.
If it ain't about money, I don't want to talk.
Period.
Okay, I'm putting it in the chat right now, but it's a TikTok. Okay. I just sent it.
Oh God.
It gives me so much life. Do you see it? Can you find it? I can DM it.
DM me on Instagram. I don't see it. But DM me on Instagram.
Okay. Stand by.
Peyton says, random Nikki, but are you going to talk about the Real Housewives of Miami? Yes. I might do a live on Sunday for Miami. We will see. It depends on how my weekend works out. If not, I'll definitely cover the first 3 episodes next week. Are you still laughing at that video? I love that it brings you so much joy. Oh God.
No, I sent it because here's the thing to know about it is that this clip is absolutely unhinged, but it's because I was trying to record just like this 10-second portion that I thought was hilarious, but I kept like laughing, couldn't control myself. And in that way, in the most Porky Pig, like I have strep throat, laugh. And then more things kept happening. Like then the phone would ring and she would say something else. And I was like, I'm never going to get through this.
That's the thing. That's why I like doing evening lives better because during the morning, so much is happening. Like on my live this afternoon, like the maintenance man came. I had to get up. I had to go downstairs. I had to run back upstairs.
After this, I was like, I have cataloged this moment. After this, I will pay attention to this woman, this creator. She's amazing, and I love her, and I'll do everything in my power to support her. But I also want to make sure that this moment is
Stays
seen
forever.
by all, because what the fuck was that? Oh my God, I lose it every time. I texted it or messaged.
Ever since we
Yes. I was like, oh my God. But I messaged it to you. Do you have it? I don't know. I put it in the chat. I sent it to you on a DM on Instagram. So I don't know where else. Tell me where else. But it's a TikTok. That's where I first
got it.
Oh God.
I got it.
It's coming. Oh my God.
Send it to me, NikkiStar.
Send it to Mama Star.
Oh crap, I can't download it.
Oh no, I turned those off. Sorry.
Listen, I understand.
I can turn them on for you.
Okay.
People steal. Here, give me 1 second. People steal my shit. Hold on. Just give me 1 second. Give me 1 second.
Okay, that's fine. While you're doing that, I'm gonna answer this from Go
Okay.
Ghetto. Go Joe Ghetto says Sierra is gonna recouple too. You think so? You think she's gonna recouple with TJ? This show is so unpredictable.
Refresh downloads are on.
Okay. This show is so unpredictable. Who knows?
Sierra better not recouple with TJ if that was the question, because TJ is a dumb. Sorry, no offense. You didn't ask me.
Oh, God. Watch on TikTok. Let's see.
We can download it.
I got it.
And it's the same clip of you like over and over. Only
so
because
random. I love it.
It's like, because this is how long it took me to record it without interrupting with laughing, because I just kept laughing my freaking ass off. So
I love it.
Okay, now let's back off. Okay, off now. Okay,
I got it. Star family, get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready.
If it ain't about money, I don't want to talk. God bless you. I want to talk. God bless you. Anyway, so a girl in my last reviews. God bless you. Please. Follower of Christ. Yes. As someone who loves my Christian. As a follower of Christ. Yes. As someone who loves the Lord. Follower of Christ. Yes. How you gonna say let's open up with prayer right before I gut you like a fish? That's what the hell is this? Oh. If it ain't about money, I don't want to talk. God bless you.
Oh God.
Please. The hell is this? Anyway, so
okay, that entire time,
NikkiStar, come through.
That
if it
entire
ain't about money, I don't want to talk.
That entire time, my microphone right now was muted. Like, it sounded like it wasn't, probably because in the video I'm going like that.
Yeah, I had to mute mine too.
Because I'm laughing
I was
so hard, so
crying over here.
I muted it. But like all the sounds were
right there. I'm telling you, that is what an afternoon live is like, and that's why I'm just like, guys, I'm so sorry, but crazy.
I heard this. This wasn't like this kept happening and the phone kept ringing. Like, I just stumbled upon and I was like, what is that? She just was so funny. Like, the call she got that sounded like a gospel song, and then she picked up and was like, if it ain't about money, I don't want to talk. And then she hung up.
They kept on calling back.
And then it kept going to whatever it said. And I was just like losing my mind. And so then I just decided to like screen record it for that like 30-second period. Cause I was like, this is absolutely fucking incredible. Because all she's trying to do is talk about Love is Blind.
Yes.
And also it didn't make it in, was like, you were like, and let's say a prayer right after you gut me like a fish. About Cole.
Yes. Oh Lord, that was a good season. That was a
Oh,
good
why don't you right after you got me like a fish. Like, so then I was like, and then it like put that together, and then I anyway, that's the only clip of hers I posted, but I was just like, this is so beautiful and glorious, and I love her.
Oh,
and
that's how I'm gonna answer my phone.
Good.
Yeah. Oh,
If it ain't about money, I don't want to talk.
Period. Yes, Kaylee, we're doing call-ins.
God bless you.
God
Huh?
bless you.
Okay, God bless you.
Everybody
Like,
thinks that Sierra is going to recouple.
it was amazing.
Child.
What's Sierra's
thank
going
you.
to recouple? Focus on topic.
That's what everybody's saying. And I'm just like, really?
Anyway, it was a wonderful little memory for me a long time ago, and I'm happy that
Thank you.
can have the link to remember it yourself and share with your mommy.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here, Christina. I love it. So, girl, let us know. What are your thoughts on? You can give thoughts on love this season, this episode. Go off. You have the stage.
Well, I think Huda is acting ridiculous, and I don't really enjoy watching it.
Hold on, Christina. Huh?
I need that link. If it ain't about money, I need that.
Oh
link.
God, I want to send it to you.
What?
No, my sister wants the
If
video.
it ain't about money, I don't want to talk. Oh, you need like the audio clip?
Yeah, I'm gonna send it to her.
Yeah, you have it. You have it.
Yeah.
If it ain't about money, I don't want to talk. It's so
God
natural.
bless you.
It was so natural. Hello. If it ain't about money, I don't want to talk. Like, that was it.
Period. Like, what are we doing?
Literally.
What are we doing?
And I was not participating in this live. I was not on it. I was just watching in my bed. And I was like,
welcome to a NikkiStar afternoon live, child. Lord.
That's how I laughed. I was wheezing. And then every time the phone rang again or something, it was that same like gospel song. And it was like, you would be talking about like, and then you know what? Let me gut you like a fish. Yeah. He was like, oh. What?
They would not stop calling me that day. It was crazy. I got non-stop calls on that live. And I'm like,
it was just so beautiful. It was amazing. Just for me to watch, it was so, I was like, this is the best thing. This is the best thing I've ever seen. And then I followed her and I was like, how did I not know her before that? And I never looked back.
So sweet. Thank you.
Oh my God. Shut up. Thank you for what you do. Sorry, I didn't mean to tell you shut up. Sorry.
No, it's okay. So now you have the floor. Give us your Love Island takes.
Well, I think that Huda has some kind of delusional new sense of, she has like a, oh my God, I've been resurrected. Yeah. She's using all of her same like tricks on just new people.
Yeah, I agree.
Where she's like, sorry, I hate her so bad. I'm like, okay, so she's talking to the new guy and she's like, she's talking to someone. She's like, I know that you were looking at me a lot though. Like you were looking at me. And I was thinking like you were looking at me and then
because she's crazy.
I was like, bitch, no, just sit, talk, have a conversation. And I just, this thing that she would always do with Jeremiah or whoever too. Like she would, if she wasn't sure where a conversation was going to go, she would be like, you like my body, huh? Yeah. Or like, you love my lips, don't you? Or like, you want to hug me? Like she would just turn it into something physical to like detract. And listen, love your body, love that. However, it's a manipulative tool that's being used that I don't like when you are using it to distract from your.
Yeah.
Who else we got? The new girl. Okay, so the new girl talking to Jeremiah. What is her name? I know her name is a bunch of. I know.
Adriana.
No, there's like Adriana.
Adriana.
No, that was wrong. Veronica corrected me. Remember, it's
Adriana.
Adriana.
That's
There's
Rihanna.
like a lot of letters. I don't want to.
I have to do it so I can stay on.
Okay, that person, that lady.
Yeah.
So she's talking to Jeremiah, right? And they're just exchanging a couple Spanish terms, like very colloquial. And he was like, I took 3 years in high school, so I know a little bit. Poquito más. And then
wrapped around her finger.
Okay. And then she goes to talk to Nick. And Nick will just respond with what he knows. Poquito más over there. Sorry, I'm not trying to make fun of that. I just don't know the word. So I'm just like, for the purposes of a live stream being concise. It's like he was just like, Cece. He didn't say, I took Spanish for 3 years in high school and I know a little bit. So let me like tell you what I know. Like he just was natural.
Yeah.
He was just natural.
Mm-hmm.
And he wasn't trying to say like, I learned a lot, but like, I don't remember a little. Like he just went along. So that's where I think Jeremiah, I don't think it's necessarily a reflection of Jeremiah being like undesirable or thirsty or anything. I think it goes back to who Jeremiah is as a person, that the audience, we still don't know because of how we've been forced to watch him with Huda, and we don't know who he is as a person, because when he first talked with Iris and was like, well, I love to read and I'm a competitive Uno player, we were like, whoa,
right?
This is the first time I've heard of that. And then since then, I found like TikTok videos of him where he was like, oh my God, so cute.
All the therapy videos, the books?
No, yeah, like a book. He's like, you guys, okay.
Oh, he's so excited about reading.
Like, okay, I just read this. It is so, you guys, let me tell you how much I love about this. Okay. This book is so good. Like he's not nerdy, he's dorky. Like, and I say that in the best way possible. Like nerdy, I would say, is like a guy who can do a Rubik's Cube really fast, which also is sexy for the record. And dorky is like, he's like kind of bashful about like the stuff he's really smart about. I don't know, but I saw videos of him like reviewing books basically. And I was like, he really does like reading. Like he was like really excited.
He's so adorable.
And like
how he won me over. That TikTok.
You would never know.
I was like, I like this Jeremiah.
Okay, I've been talking for the whole time since I joined, and thank you so much, but I'd love to hear what you think.
About what, Jeremiah?
All the stuff you asked me.
Oh,
did you already say it?
I did.
Okay.
So ask me a question, and I'll answer.
Let me ask you a question. Okay. Yeah. Do you think that TJ was a good casting? TJ?
No,
that
TJ
guy.
is right.
Do you think he was a good choice?
Absolutely. Why? Because here's the thing: you got to have everybody's type in there, and that's what my issue.
That was not even it was not even a fair question for me to ask, honestly.
Why?
Because, like, what do you have? What information do you have to look at to say no? Like, that was dumb. It should have been
like the thing about it is, I do have, like, we do have some kind of information because, like, how the show operates. So they ask everyone before they even get into the villa. They ask, what is your type? What are you attracted to? Even when we see the clips of the new cast, they're all talking about their type. So I think that TJ is absolutely essential because he's absolutely a type, especially for Iris. We haven't seen Iris like this before because she wasn't interested in Jeremiah. Now that TJ's here, she's having this entire conversation with Amaya about how, she's stressing about TJ because she really, really likes him. And that's why, I was just like with Alondria and Shelly, we need that because I don't think that Ace and Taylor are their types or the guys that they would normally go for. But I think they're trying to make it work because those guys are what they have.
They are trying,
trying so hard.
I'm trying as hard as anybody to make Taylor happen for Alondria. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Well, she's trying hard.
Trying to make that happen. I'm sorry.
He's not
Sorry,
interested.
say that again, please.
I said, you know, she's trying hard if she has to sleep with him every night. Oh,
She's trying to make it work.
Pee my pants. Hold on.
yes.
I think that from the first photo booth that they did to the newest one, the level of comfort it felt much better this time. Okay.
Yeah.
It felt much more natural, naturally flirty, kissy, whatever. They did hide behind his hat. But like I feel like Alondria would want to be somebody who, let me just hold on a second. Let me work this out.
She wants somebody who wants her back. That's going to flirt with her and, you know, show affection and all back. He is straight up and down a cartoon character.
Right. And with special regard to her back, I think she wants someone who would be willing to like metaphorically sexually break it.
Yeah.
Like break my back. Like that.
Yes, that's what I said. She needs somebody on her.
You need somebody who's gonna break her back like that.
We can't have anybody on here that's just like attractive. He needs to be on the same hotness level.
Yeah.
Like freak. Like I don't think he can match her freak.
Yeah,
he cannot.
He really likes her and she likes him and all this stuff, but it's like
he seems like he plays with superheroes.
Mom, there's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it at all.
He needs to be playing with her
I
and not the superhero.
I'm 37 years old. I have a Barbie Jeep.
Yeah,
I ride around sometimes in the streets of Brooklyn. That doesn't make me less serious in the bedroom. It just makes me a more fun human.
Yes, like Taylor. And I want to say this, Mom, you're rubbing off on everybody because empathy does not talk like this. She said, Mama Star, LMAO, it's true. Alondria is seriously putting in work, trying to like that Muppet. Taylor is a Muppet. Empathy, don't let my mom encourage you. You do not talk like this.
No, the thing about it is, at night, they go to sleep. She want to be laid. And she is in bed with him. Like in the morning, she's depressed.
Okay,
like,
but wait.
Come on. I mean, at night, that's when it goes down. She is so depressed that she's gonna say she listened to Sierra and Nick. All night. She said, I couldn't even get no sleep.
Hold on.
She listened to them all night.
Wait, I have a question. What is your I know you as Mama Star.
Yeah.
Mrs. Star. What is your preferred
Mama Star?
Yeah, Mama Star. That's the name she gave herself. Mama Star.
Okay, Mama Star. Okay, Mama Star. So, Mama Star, in response to that, I would say that I don't feel like Nick and Sierra are making a lot of noise. And I feel like there's a lot of secrecy in terms of what people are doing under the sheets. And I feel like I don't really know why I started talking about this.
Welcome to a NikkiStar Live. It's okay. We do tangents.
Yeah, I don't really know why I started talking about it, except that I think they're being quiet
about it. They all three of them.
No, I know they did. I know Nick said it was the best 25 seconds of his life, and he had to apologize.
Let's give you a second to figure out why you said that, because I want you guys to watch this video of Jeremiah.
Okay.
This is how he won me over. I think he's adorable. The
Enemy.
I'm ready.
This book right here is one of my favorite books of all time. It's by Ryan Holiday, one of the best authors to bless this earth. And this book changed my life because it's more about just getting out of your own way. Like, it's okay to do stuff that's looked down upon, to do like the gritty, nitty-gritty stuff. Like, for example, working valet, like, oh, I'm above that. It's like, no, that's your ego. So this book just teaches you how to really get out of your own way and just opens you up to so much more happiness and not caring and not judging so much. And yeah, it's I'd give it about a 9 out of 10, and I highly recommend it. Ego is the Enemy by Ryan Holiday.
Oh, I want to get that book.
I said he really does like books. I saw videos of him talking about books, and he just sounded nerdy, but not nerdy,
He's
more
so
like
excited. He's so
more like
excited about reading.
yeah. He
I
was like,
like
he really
that.
does like reading, but he
I
was like,
like that. I
he was
like
like,
that.
it wasn't nerdy. I would say like dorky, but in a nice way. Like he was pure. He was like, I really liked this book. And so again, when he told Iris, like, well, I really like reading. I play competitive Uno. I was like, I never heard about him reading.
Yeah.
When he was who would ever know? Maybe they didn't air it. I don't know. But then I saw that same or a similar video on TikTok of him like recommending a book. I was like, oh, he's so excited about his book that he's
And you could tell it was real. I don't feel like he was like acting.
yeah.
That's what his page was at first. He was a book reviewer.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I like that for him. I like that. That gives a different perspective. He was reviewing books. I'm going to get that book.
I feel like him and Huda connected physically because
say that again. Sorry.
I think that him and Huda connected physically because I think Jeremiah is just still very new to attracting women like Huda who look like her.
You think so?
I
do. Do you think it's because he's obviously objectively a fine with an OI, right? But based on his interests, might not be putting himself in the places where women are who are looking for a man who is fine. You know what I mean?
Well, this is what I think.
When I don't want to stop, that is the last time I'm going to use the word fine because I have a huge issue with Beldasha and the way that she speaks. I don't want to keep doing it. I just want to say that is like the term he's being described, but I'll just say fine. Okay.
I gotcha. So what I think with Jeremiah is I think Jeremiah has always been attractive. I think he's new to being hot. He got in the gym about 4 or so years ago, and now he is trying to navigate this form of himself, which is probably Jeremiah prior to this got a lot of girls within his community just being his social setting, his social circle. But now this Jeremiah,
now he's like cool.
Yes, and he's open, like this Jeremiah has opened him up to a lot of other women. So this Jeremiah can get not just women in his community, but women outside of it. So everybody now is looking at him. And I think he's trying to learn this new identity and how to navigate it. Yeah, that's what I think. I think he's trying to navigate it.
You know what, Nikki? I agree. That was a very good analogy of him because he was just a regular guy that probably dated girls, regular girls in his community, like you said.
And probably super hot.
All of this attention, he doesn't know how to really navigate it. He's trying, and he may come off as weird or awkward, but it's just a newness. He just walked into something. And listen, he needs to give me a call. I'll teach him how to walk with it because he is fine.
Okay. All right.
And he should walk in that. But he's just learning how to walk in his hot. I like Jeremiah.
Now you do.
I didn't like him with Huda.
Wait, what should he give you a call for? Like advice or like a hookup? Like, what do you mean? He should call me.
Yes. I didn't like him with Huda because she was belittling him and he was coming off as a soft man. And I did not like that. He needed to stand up to her and say, listen here. I don't want you because you don't know how to respect a man. So back up. But he just sat there and took it, and everybody took him as soft. But he wasn't used to that kind of abuse.
Yeah.
He didn't know how to even react to it.
I don't think he's.
But when he was tired of it, he said no.
All he needed was a little help from America. But
all he needed was a door opener, a way out.
Door opener. I don't think Jeremiah has ever dated or interacted with someone like Huda.
Oh my God, your live stream is on my TV.
Oh, I don't think he's ever.
He said he only had
It's
one
an extra
girlfriend.
view. It's blurred out anyway. It's an extra
He
view.
only had one girlfriend.
Anyway.
Yeah. But I don't think, and I don't think that. I think the X and Huda's personalities complete like polar opposites.
Different.
I don't think he ever interacted with somebody like her, like a girlfriend like that before, and I think it was very new territory for him. And he was trying to figure it out. He just needed a little boost, and America gave it to him. And now
That's
our
right.
boy,
Yeah, we tried. We tried to.
Now it's a hot boy summer.
Now it's a hot boy summer. And I want to say this. I am not saying that Jeremiah was unattractive before. Like, I know there's old pictures of him circulating. I'm saying there's a really huge difference between being attractive and being hot. Those are two totally different things. You can be both, but sometimes people are one or the other.
Who do you think are hot?
Who do I think is hot? The guys.
You don't even have to be like objective, just like in your type. If they all were in a lineup trying to catch a criminal, police lineup, he's innocent because I love him. Like, who would you be?
Who, in the villa or just in general?
What do you mean
in the villa?
The villa. Okay. Why the girl? I don't know. I'm asking.
The dudes or women, whoever.
Well, to be honest with you, I don't think that any of the guys are like hot. Jeremiah is hot. The thing is, he doesn't know that yet.
He's like objectively attractive, but not your sexually attractive type.
Yes, and he's trying. He can be that. He's still trying to figure it
He'll
out.
never be your sexually attractive.
Yes.
It ain't gonna.
I don't happen. Walked into the villa yet. It will.
Yeah.
Prayers up. Prayers up.
I think Jeremiah is hot. I think Nick is hot.
Oh, you like Nick?
Mm-hmm.
What do you like about Nick, Mama Star?
Nick is sexy. He about that business.
Oh, okay.
He is about that business, and he got a little freak about him.
Okay, you want to know a secret? It's not a secret.
Okay, tell us.
I love Nick, and I think that Nick looks like the son or nephew, which he's not. He just looks like it.
Mm-hmm.
Son or nephew of Walton Goggins. Do you know who that is?
I'm looking it up.
You better show her. She's gonna like him. Maybe she just doesn't know his name. He's in The Righteous Gemstones. He was in Fallout. He was in The Hateful Eight. He was in
Yes!
He was in.
Yes, I agree.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
I posted a bunch of comparisons on my Instagram.
Mom, you might remember him from Unchained.
Mm-hmm.
From where?
He was in Django.
I didn't see
Fox?
Django.
You did?
I didn't see that. No.
Once you see his face, you'll know what I mean.
Yeah, they have the same facial expressions.
Can you please just send her some of my? I'll send you my comparisons. You can send her.
Okay.
Because I'm telling you, this man, he looks like baby. Anyway, that's not. I mean, it's just who he reminds me of, and I love it. It makes me excited.
Agree.
But I love him anyway. I just do. Oh, Nikki, here I'm DMing.
Hold on,
Nikki, I'm sending them now.
You're doing what?
Look out.
You're sending them. Okay, no problem. We got a super chat from K Pratt. K Pratt, thank you. K Pratt said, "Not falling for it. He'll talk about intellectual pursuits, then turn around and say his type is foreign." Ooh.
Nick reminds me of Jack Harlow.
Oh, the hair. I can see that too.
Yeah.
I can absolutely say that. But K Pratt, let me tell you something.
He said, "I'm a joker, but I'm not a
Look
killer."
at it's like the cheeks and like the movements and like the whatever. Don't make me make those faces, girl.
You two together, my God.
He's like, and I'm like,
he does, especially when he's excited, child. But K Pratt, here's the thing with Jeremiah. I think that he talks like that, especially around the guys, because I think he's just trying.
Wait, what did I miss?
This the super chat from
impression.
Yeah,
not guys were talking a little bit. His type is foreign.
It's fine.
And then there was like a voice note.
Who? From who?
Oh, I don't know an impression. Sorry.
No.
It was
That wasn't
me.
an
It was
impression.
me.
Oh, you.
I said Jack Harlow. Nick reminds me of Jack Harlow.
And then you started rapping.
Yeah.
True. Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
He said, I want to choke you, but I'm not a killer. Yes. Wow.
Baby.
No, it's a song.
Mom, they know the song.
I know.
Lord. But I think that
look at her dancing.
y'all wanted her on here, child. But I just think that Jeremiah was trying to be cool. I don't think that was him. I don't think he talks like that. I think he develops this identity when he thinks when he's trying to be cool. That's, you see the way he talks to Adriana. Like,
That's what I think. That's what I think a lot of these people are doing, especially Huda. Honestly,
yeah,
Huda, Jeremiah. I don't actually think that Nick is faking it. Really, I know that he will like put it on, but I don't think he puts it on. I think he just tells them what he knows, like, and then continues to be normal. I don't know. Yeah. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm blinded by my love. I don't know.
Nick is hot. Somebody said Nick is hot. He is
hot. He is.
Mom, I did not know that you had this little.
Yes, Nick is hot. Nick was hot from day one to me.
Do you Mama Stars? Do you like what is his name? Hold on. Don't respond to me.
Okay. Kaylee, those are my.
I got it. Do you like James Marsden, the actor?
She doesn't know who he is, but Nick absolutely looks like him. Absolutely.
Make her watch Amazon Prime series Jury Duty.
Oh, yes.
It is so pure, so heartwarming, beautiful, and hilarious, and just perfect. And James Marsden's in it.
Yeah.
Well, what makes Nick hot too is his personality.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean? He's a fun person. He's a fun guy. He's honest about how he's feeling at certain times. Like yes. He's honest. You know, when he's not feeling it, he's not feeling it.
Yeah.
But he's honest about that.
Yes, he really, really is. And then he just, you know, when he is feeling somebody, he lights up. He lights up. He bring the noise. And I told you,
for 25
I already
seconds.
told you, he got a little freak in him. And it comes out. You see him with that milk? I see.
Mom,
I had to fast forward through most of that. It made me throw up.
Yeah, that was too much.
I have issues with a lot of these food challenges or ones where they make a lot of sounds, like especially when people are kissing and it's like I can't.
That challenge was gross.
That was gross. I skipped.
Gojo Gatto said, Nikki, did you cover Ace laughing at Jeremiah and the other boys when they were talking to the new Bombshell? He thinks he's too cool for everything, and that's why I can never give him his sins. Yeah, we talked about it because Ace is doing gameplay. Ace would be doing the same thing, but he knows that we're watching. He knows that we're watching. And so I'm telling you, I feel like he's going to be in Casa encouraging all kinds of debauchery, but he will not participate.
Yeah, he knows how to stay on the show. And he do just enough with Shelly to stay on the show. He knows how to play this game.
Takara, I agree. If Ace was like 6'3", he would be the standard.
But guess what? He ain't.
He's not, so he got to be manipulative. He has to be manipulative. Cedrine said, yep, I definitely voted for Taylor, and he's goofy. I actually like how he handled the Huda situation. I liked how he handled the Huda situation too.
Like sitting her down and being like, we're not doing that.
I like that too. That's what gave me a lot of respect because he was schooling her like, girl,
he was very gentle.
Stop that. You know what I mean? That's not a good look for you. He said, that's not a good look for you.
She went.
Y'all not together. Let it go. You know what I
then
mean? He said,
went
I'm
and
going
did
to
it
keep
in
my
the
eye on you.
speakeasy. He
And
went
he,
in and he said,
yep.
we just talked about this.
And he
What are you
would not leave. He would not. He stood there.
Excuse me, we just discussed this outside.
That's exactly how he was at that door.
Like, she's like, it's normal. It's normal. I'm gonna leave right now. And he's like,
You know,
he's like,
let me see.
Okay, guys, I've been on here for an hour. I'm about to go. I don't know what you
Okay,
ladies
we're
want
going to wrap up. We're going to wrap up.
How
Mama
long?
Star.
How long?
Okay, I'll wrap up right now. But this is what I want to say.
wrapping y'all up or mom up or all of us up.
We're wrapping everybody up. We're going to close it out.
Okay. I'm so excited that I just got to be on with you at all. Like, I've loved you so long.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Man,
We got to do this again, ladies. We got to do this again. I've been on for an hour. You've been on for 3 hours.
Oh, yes. Oh, my God. And I have to put timestamps in.
Not me.
Anyway, guys, I will be doing a call-in show every Friday for the remainder of Love Island. So
come back on next
no,
Friday.
No, I see her
Christina.
name now. I just said Mama Star, but now I see her name is Melanie.
So,
Mama Star.
yeah, mommy, mom, why do you got your full name out there?
I know it's all there.
I don't know. You got to help me. I keep asking you to help me. You don't help me.
I will just call you Mama Star. I will call you Mama
Bingo.
Star. I didn't mean to do it.
No, you're fine. So every Friday, I will be doing a call-in show. So if you want to come up here, you can. OG Star
You're
family members, you
welcome.
do not have to show your face if you do not want to. But if you're new here, I need you to show your face because we got to build the relationship first. Yeah, Fridays are going to be fun. Fridays are going to be fun. So you guys have a good night, and we will be back here Sunday for the next episode of Love Island. Love y'all.
Love y'all.
Oh, wait, before we do this, Mama Star, where can the Star family follow you?
Me?
At Ms. Melanie 1.
Where?
That's
Mom?
Instagram.
What about TikTok?
MIZ Melanie, MELANIE, the number 1. TikTok, Mama Star.
Amen. Thank you. Christina, where can the Star family follow you?
On TikTok, I'm on YouTube. I'm Coca, which is my last name twice. And on Instagram, on Instagram, it's just Coca, but with Ma, Coca. Because Marie is my middle name. So it's like in the middle, Coca on my Instagram.
Awesome.
But my name is Christina Coca. So if you ever forget, you can Google it, like Kim Zolciak said, GOOGLE. And you'll be able to find it.
And it's very catchy, so you can't forget. And I'll be doing the same thing. If you guys are reviewers or whatever, if you want to, when you come up here, you want us to let the Star family know where they can follow you, let me know, and we will do that as well because we are here for each other. Anyway, love you guys.
Also, guys,
each other.
Also, guys, before we go, let me do a shameless plug.
It's Housewives.
Yes.
Get my book.
What is it called? I can't see.
It's called I Decided to Laugh. You can get it directly from me if you just go to Miss Melanie 1 on Instagram, and I'll send it, and DM me, and I'll send it directly to you. If you get it from Amazon, you may have to wait. So I like to tell my people to get it directly from me. I'll send it out the very next day. So DM me.
I decided
to laugh. Yeah.
Name. That's a beautiful message.
I decided to laugh.
Thank you. All right. Thank you.
Yes.
Where's your book? What's your book title going to be? All this shenanigan shit.
I decided to review. Period.
I decided to review.
I'll send you all the information.
No, her book title is going to be "If It Ain't About Money, I
Don't want to talk."
I don't want to talk. If it ain't about money, I don't want to talk. Well, anyway, so amazing.
for
Anyway,
years.
Guys, this was fun. This was fun, guys.
Yes, Christina, I'll send you the information for my mom's book if you're interested.
Okay, please do. Thank you
Love
so
you
much.
guys.
Thank you
Love
so much.
y'all. Good night.
Good night.
Thank you for encouraging the chaos. We'll be back. Bye.
Bye.
Lord, y'all.